Here we go.
Muted.
Are you unmuted? I hope you can be heard. What's going on, everybody? What I wanted to do is not do full screen and unfull screen me, so I can say, "What's up? Welcome to YouTube and Chill." Thank God I got some people here with me, because if you weren't here with me, Abe, I'd have been muted the whole entire time. Happy Friday, everybody! It's September 5th. Welcome to YouTube and Chill. We started off good, didn't we, Abe? Thank God you're here with me, buddy.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I'm normally not muted because we tried something a little different this time. We decided to jump in with everybody, because if you don't know them, we can go through the horn real quick and introduce you to them. But instead of just adding them to the screen one by one, they'll already be out here with their cute smiling faces. Hey, what's going on, brother? Everybody knows you. You want to say hi?
Still breathing, can't complain. The usual.
Good. Happy Friday, man. How was your Labor Day in the UK?
Well, we don't have one.
Exactly. So did you get a day off?
No.
You guys didn't fight for a day for labor?
Not really, no.
You guys
no, we're a nation of slaves now.
I forgot about that. We'll talk about that when we get to it.
Yeah.
And until then, don't harp on it too much, because I know it'll upset you. What's going on? DK, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
You see it? How's life treating you? How was your Labor Day? You actually had one.
Yeah, I actually did. I think I slept most of the day.
You slept?
Yeah, well, I got off in the morning at 6 a.m. So I worked till 6 a.m. and then I slept till the afternoon. So
that's a hard-working man, huh?
Yeah. I see what's up, man? Casual viewers here.
The casual viewer just jumped in. Angel, what's going on, brother? I don't know if your mic's on or not. It's turned off. I don't know if you're here, but I'll let you know that you're muted too. I started off muted just like you. We grow up so fast, don't we, Angel?
He's in the chat.
Yeah, he's here, but you're mute. Your microphone's muted, just to let you know, big guy. And I don't think I muted you, did I?
Hey, anyway, it's progress, not perfection.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We got a big show, whole bunch of topics to talk about. Stick around. We normally do it for about 2 hours. We might go over because we got a lot in the agenda, and I hope you're all ready to talk about it. If you've seen the title, first off, we got three things up on there. Oh, hey, there you are. Speaking of, Angel, what's going on, bro? I can hear you now.
What up?
Yeah, what up?
Just handling some things right now over here real quick, but I'm here. I'm blessed. Happy to be here with you guys. Hoping everybody's getting ready for this weekend.
Yeah, man.
No worries, dude.
I hear you got a soft voice, like you sound like you're in an office somewhere doing some business. So,
well, I got some company here, so I'm trying to sound as smooth as I can for her. So, I got her in the room.
I knew something was going on.
I'll be able to show my face. It's just I was in the kitchen.
You don't have to. I need your voice because we got a lot of good topics to talk about.
He's trying to channel his best Barry White.
If you're doing an Uncle T and you got some company, I understand completely. All I need to do is your opinions. You know what? And you're gonna have some opinions on some of the topics we talk about. We'll start off easy and just do a nice one that not too many people have probably seen, but everybody's seen it. So I'm like, we'll get to it real quick. I think I already got it brought up on X. Not too big of a topic, but I'm sure a lot of people have seen this, and it's just weird because you don't see this. The Rock has lost a shitload of fucking weight. Did y'all see the new picture of The Rock?
Yeah.
I did on my last stream. I talked about him like losing the weight, but I think it might be for a role or something, man. Because
actors do this all the time.
Yeah. And that's my thing. Yeah. I was like, if he stays this way for a year, you can't. Even that's my thing. Is if he stays like this for a year, then there's something going on.
Yes. If it's like 6 months and then if 3 months from now he starts going back in the gym and hitting it hard, it's one thing. But I'm just I'm not even like stunned as much as his weight loss as much as I am when you put him side by side. How fucking big he actually was. They said he was over 300 pounds. He's lost 60 pounds. He's down to like 240. I'm like, he was one time 325 pounds. I'm like, holy shit. And if you look at
I did hear that he had to stop taking a lot of his quotation marks supplements.
Yeah.
Well, I put that in the title. The Rock is
because of a health issue.
Yeah, but you got to remember Christian Bale lost all that freaking weight for his role, and there's been a lot of actors that lost.
I think he did it for his health. To be honest with you,
I don't think
due to his health. I think he might have been taking those. Excuse my language, those roids, and he's seen what happened to Hulk Hogan, and he's just changing his whole perspective in regards to what he's doing.
The whole Hogan thing was a malpractice thing. Because they hit
but it was mostly steroids though because of his heart. It enlarged his heart, didn't it? Say?
No, they hit a nerve. They hit a nerve on his when you go under, when you're because I had open heart surgery. When they hit a certain nerve, there's a nerve that connects to you that helps you breathe while you're under. They hit that nerve, and it messed up his system with Hulk Hogan. And it had nothing to do with roids or anything. It had to do with malpractice with the surgical procedure.
It says on here the official cause of his death was an acute myocardial infection, which is layman terms for a heart attack.
No, but there's video of the police talking to his daughter that talked to the surgeon. And there's more to the story. There's malpractice involved in that.
Yeah,
I didn't see TMZ.
I didn't look into that too much.
Yeah, no, there's. I live here in Florida. Yeah, I live here in Florida.
That's where. So you would know. You would know about the investigations.
There's gonna be a lawsuit.
I'm not doubting it, but TMZ would have been on it. Like they would have been like, "Hey, there's some malpractice." That's what I'm saying.
Side facts, what up, bro? My bad. I didn't want to split up in the middle of this.
What's going on?
Stories, though. What's up, bro? How's your week?
What up, pimp?
How's your Labor Day, bro? Did you get to do any labor on Labor Day?
Nah,
You
man,
got
I
like
just chilled and drank all day, dude.
You got sunburn, bro. Look like
Oh, they got a little bit of redness to you.
I've been outside for the last like 2 days at work, man. Like just.
Are you doing the jobs that Americans don't want to do right now? Is that what you're doing?
Pretty much just moving pipe, man. I'm laying down pipe.
Laying pipe and catching sun. Damn.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get and you get paid.
We're setting up a store and everything, so like we're getting all the plumbing supplies and like a lot of it's all outdoors. So it's like fuck, man. But now luckily I'm transferring over to a much closer store, so it's gonna save me like $200 a month just in gas. So
that's good,
looking forward to that.
Well, I'm glad you got employed, man. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
So we was talking about The Rock and his dramatic weight loss. It's just a little topic I want to breeze over. That's when people are calling The Rock is now the Pebble. But my boy Rafa Baldi in the chat said it good. He thinks it's for a role, right? Dwayne Johnson dramatic 60-pound drop, 300 to 240 pounds. Again, at one point in time, they said he was 325. That was when he doing Black Adams. When he doing Black Adam,
probably for a role, but it's also probably for his health because you can't maintain that size when you're getting.
That's what I was saying. That
heart attack, man. But look, coincides
all that
especially with his June 2025 heart scare. I
didn't know about that.
Involving arterial plaque buildup, while officially attributed to his smashing machine role, the timeline suggests otherwise. Anabolic steroids can cause cardiovascular damage.
That's an amazing line.
I didn't sell them my nickname in college. What the fuck?
Maintaining extreme muscle mass often requires pharmaceutical assistance.
Yes, sir. I mean, everybody knows.
Sorry,
right now.
I thought he was all natural. He just ate 10,000 calories a day and worked out.
I'm going to be the first one to say that, you know what? If
everybody knew he was on gear.
If everybody knew Evans allegedly gets swooped for the Captain America roles by eating fish and broccoli and rice and working out.
Yeah, fuck off.
Everybody do it.
It's ridiculous.
This is YouTube. Go to More Plates, More Dates YouTube channel.
You know who shows a lot of those workouts?
They're most likely on, allegedly.
Say that again. You said more plates.
More plates, more dates.
Yeah.
Derek.
You know who else shows of Men's Health? The Men's Health YouTube channel. They'll be showing a lot of their workouts and the things that they be doing as well.
Okay.
As far as the stars workouts.
Yeah, like again, you can get pretty big and whatnot naturally, but if you want to get to the size that you see in like movies and some of these fitness dudes, you're doing a little
especially
extra. But I'm hearing
like
the movie that he dropped is really good.
If you're gonna get big, like 300 pounds on the left side over here, you're gonna be like fucking like what's the one guy's name? The Giant, you know, like not Andre the Giant. The Giant. You could be a big dude. Half Thor. There you go. Beyonce. You can look like that. Look how fucking ripped and defined his shoulders are. He's got like four biceps on his 4 muscles on his forearm. His shoulders got 5 lumps, and it's like.
But I don't know if you guys are the same age as I am, but remember those twins? They did like B-rate movies back in the 80s, and were like barbarians or whatever. And they were
like the dudes from the Jet Li movie. Those big ass.
No, they were like Samoan. And
weren't they wrestlers?
Yeah, I think so. And they were ripped or whatever, but they were doing roids. But they look.
I think The Rock also did it for roles. I think that he needs to slim down because it doesn't make any sense anymore to be a ripped big guy. Like he's saying that he wants to do more major dramatic roles.
But he's not a good actor.
I don't know. I'm hearing that this movie that he just dropped, I heard that he got like a 15-minute standing ovation. So and it looks very interesting.
One's pretty good.
You know another movie got like a 10-minute standing ovation. You know what other movie got that? Joker
Scorpion 2. King.
Joker 2 also got a standing ovation. That sucks.
Oh yeah.
I think this was at the Cannes Films Festival or something like that.
It doesn't take a lot to do the role because the guy was a freaking MMA fighter / wrestler.
I don't know. The trailer had me almost wanting to cry.
We're gonna have one that's gonna. We're gonna watch. You know what we're gonna watch a trailer later on. It's gonna make all of us cry. I haven't seen it yet, but if you have, no spoilers.
John Candy.
Yeah,
maybe The Rock was actually at the AIDS Film Festival.
Oh gosh,
Lord have mercy.
Well,
Imagine you coming out of Philadelphia Part 2.
but the year after talking about
yeah.
like Magic Johnson giving blood to the Children's Society and everything now.
He's doing Philadelphia Part 2. That's what he's doing right now.
Oh yeah.
That's why he slimmed down.
He's gonna be in Dallas Buyers Club Part 2.
You know who had the most dramatic slim down though? 50 Cent.
He did.
I remember that. Yeah,
he looked like damn near an alien.
He looked like he was a living skeleton.
There was a movie
That's
he
crazy.
did in the past, not recently, DK. This was like there was a movie where he was like a drug addict or something like that. He was like, or maybe just like homeless.
Like
He got
Christian Bell.
I think it was like an
Christian
ex-drug
Bell
addict
doing
or
The
something
Machinist.
like that.
Yeah.
See Christian Bell do The Machinist.
That
was crazy.
Rockefeller, yeah. Christian Bell was like the most like he slimmed down to like he was
He was
Ethiopian.
like slimmed down, and then a couple years later, he bulked up to like Batman.
From Batman. When you got the first
Straight
Batman,
after. It was
Dude,
straight
that's
after
when-
The Machinist.
me and my little brother were working out, and my little brother is a big fucking dude. He's kind of like Peacemaker's older brother, that fucking big country fucking dude. And we remember when fucking Christian Bale, when he'd go and drop hit the ground, do the fucking push-ups. All you see is shoulder. He's fucking chunky. And when he talks about doing it, he said he drank every night. He drank chocolate milkshakes with olive oil in it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like
Do you know what his diet for The Machinist was?
Well, Mark Wahlberg did the same shit though, because he dropped weight for a couple movies, and then he would talk about what he would eat in the morning to gain weight.
His diet for The Machinist was just fucking eating hopes and dreams.
No, it was literally, this is all he'd have during the day, aside from water, 1 cup of coffee and an apple.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And he did that for like 3 to 6 months or something.
Barely enough to sustain
fucking.
Barely enough.
Yeah,
to get
just enough to keep him alive.
That's horrible. Yeah,
He's like, 1 apple a day, keep the doctor away, but not AIDS.
Like when people look at The Rock, they're like, "Oh my god, he looks so thin and frail." I'm 170 pounds. He's still 70 pounds more than I am. We're the same fucking height.
Yeah.
So it's
The Rock just looks like a normal dude now.
He
not
looks normal.
frail.
The problem is he lost so much fucking weight, and he and because allegedly from juicing, his head's gotten so fucking big now that his neck looks really skinny, and like he's got like this like really. It looks like he might have like a Ozempic neck.
It looks like instead of buying new clothes, they just tried to like put his old clothes back on him, but like tighten it up a bit. And it's like, you got to buy new clothes, dude, to fit your new size.
When you get that kind of strange distortion of limbs or even bones, that's human growth hormone.
Well, he's skinny as me, man.
It's like Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista was a great example of it was like,
yeah,
he's on Ozempic. He's on Ozempic.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's not on Ozempic. He is not eating 6 meals a fucking day and pumping protein shakes and nonstop just hitting the supplements.
And now he looks like a lesbian.
Michael Phelps talked about how much he had to eat to swim. Like he was eating like
oh yeah, well,
he's eating like
20,000 calories. 20,000 calories, and people are like, "There's no way you can eat 20,000 calories a day." It's like, dude, I can eat fucking 2,500 calories from McDonald's and this shit, which is fat shit meal. But yeah, you can. He's spacing out over 6 meals and eating fucking snacks, and when he's swimming, and he was as much as he was practicing, he was burning calories. He was probably tired as fuck. And that's when we used to go to the gym. Me and my brother, when you're in your prime, when you're young. And you're coming out, you're eating before you go, you're eating during, you're eating after, and then when you get home, you eat a fucking meal. It's like, now I can barely eat 1 meal because I'm not working out.
When I was working out back in my 20s and trying to get all in good shape, which I'd managed to do, like I used to go to Ralph's, and now I can barely finish one, but I used to finish like 2 of those $5 full chickens. So it'd be like $10, and I could finish the whole fucking, I could finish 2 of them. And
we
still
go to
have
Sam's,
room
do the
left
same
over.
thing.
Now I can't do it. I can't even come close.
Yeah, we do the same thing.
You're getting older.
Yeah, you burn out so much calories when you're younger.
I can still drink though. Like,
you guys want to know what's not working out though?
Oh,
Brandon, our favorite friend, Mayor Brandon Johnson from Chicago. You guys didn't know. Apparently, Chicago's not doing too good. He's a wiener.
Let's go.
I want to punch this fucker in the face.
He's not doing too good. He needs some help.
Are you prepared to defend this land? This land that was built by slaves, a land that was built by indigenous people,
it was built by settlers.
That is built by workers. Are you prepared to defend this land?
Did he
my point is, you're crime. You have one of the highest levels of crime in the fucking world, and you're up there preaching this bull crap, man. It's like,
dude, you know what's crazy.
You know all the help you can get.
So
you don't need
like
shit.
This is how bad Chicago is, right? Like the way that Americans think of India, or people think of India in general, it's like if you say India, people are like, "Oh, that's a shithole." When you think of crime, people think of Chicago. Like that's it has the same context. It's like, hey, Chicago, oh, dude, I would never go there. I'm gonna die. It's the same. It's the same thing. Like everybody knows. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's like Chicago. No, not going. This is not.
Well, that's because it's not made for you, side facts. It's made for Chicagoans. You know what I mean? And indigenous people and slaves.
He's trying to amp up his people to. He's trying to amp up his city to defend against other Americans, basically. Yeah. But it's like, why didn't you have this kind of passion to stop the crime to begin with? So then no one has to send the fucking guard to begin with. How about you do that first? Try that first.
Exactly. It's like you want a freaking Batman or vigilante to take over your city and fight the corruption. Like, you guys are freaking basically Gotham City. Like,
the problem is they are the corruption. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's how Gotham City was created, because these fucking politicians are freaking idiots.
Well, again,
we all thought Lightfoot was crazy. This dude is like fucking 10 times worse than him.
It's not him. It's not, the issue is the guns. This wouldn't happen if our guns were outlawed. That's what he's trying to get his point.
We need the federal government to stop the endless flow of guns into our state and into our city. Chicago police officers have taken more than 24,000 guns, illegal guns, off the streets of Chicago since I've taken office.
Yep.
Over 24,000 illegal guns.
Where are they coming from, DJ?
Taken off the streets of Chicago.
It's coming from the government. Like what? Like
where are these illegal guns coming from?
No, there's proof.
We took all these guns off, and all we did was double and triple the crime.
No, there's proof that the government's been giving the illegal guns back to these criminals. The Obama administration got caught with it. The Bush administration got caught with it. The Clinton administration got caught with it.
Wait, you're saying blue states, DK? I think Mr. Mayor Brandon Johnson has the alternative opinion for you.
They have worked hard every single day to make our city safer. And they've made historic progress.
I think there's an alternative opinion. You're not thinking.
We will never be able to end gun violence in Chicago as long as the president
in the
continues
wrong direction.
to allow tens of thousands of guns to be trafficked into our state and our city.
He's allowing
the vast majority of guns do not come from Chicago.
Right.
They don't come from
Chicago.
All right,
but you know what's crazy? CNN did a poll, or not a poll. Who was it? It was Will McCain. He did a poll showing that most of the guns that were confiscated were all from Chicago. It was like 9,000 guns. So he's sitting there saying that all these other guns is coming from the red states, coming from out of Chicago, and they're not. They're all within Chicago.
You gotta remember, he's a fucking teacher, man.
He's a fucking teacher. He'll say what he got to do.
He must be a genius.
But he's just and that's why he's paranoid.
What school did he graduate from? The School of Indoctrination? Because
probably. The glasses give it away every time, don't they?
This man was trying to take out a payday loan for Chicago, at a high interest loan to pay off. That's how dumb he is. Like,
don't worry, Newsom's going to be doing that soon too.
Well, Chicago is like $1 billion in debt.
Oh yeah.
Next
year, California,
almost $2 billion.
They're trying to give us reparations.
Yeah, they can't pay it back. They can't.
They're trying to give out reparations while they're in fucking debt. So let's see where Mr. let's see where Mayor Brandon Johnson thinks the guns are coming from, because obviously this Chicago is flooded with them. They had to originate from somewhere. But where?
Is it straight from
They are not
Mar-a-Lago?
made in Cook County. They are not bought in the state of Illinois.
They're not bought in Illinois,
These guns come from red states.
You hear that?
With this motherfucker, man.
It's like red states, and then you look up the crime rates, and because that's the other thing that they've been saying. It's like the highest homicide rates are in red states, in blue cities in those states, though. They forget that part. They conveniently leave out that 9 out of 10. It's like, it's a red
This
state.
fucker's just coming out with barefaced lies.
He's just trying to rile up the fucking. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's fucking lying, Abe. He's
trying to push
fucking liar.
Yeah. The thing is he's trying to push the agenda away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Like
he's not a bad leader.
Yeah,
he needs to get reelected.
And that's what, like, if you're in a bad relationship, you always try to point to the other person's faults. I'm like,
taking accountability.
You're like, well, you led me to talk to this person or cheat on you, and this and
passive aggressiveness. This isn't me. I'm pushing that shit off on you. Why did you let me do this, DK? What?
What's that other fat ass mayor governor that's going around? He's that fat white dude who was like,
he's the governor of Illinois. He's the governor of Illinois.
He's the governor of this guy's state. This
dude is just trying to gaslight an entire state.
And you know what's so funny? He's sitting there saying that he hates billionaires, but yet his whole family is freaking billionaires.
Well, Pritzker's standing behind her. He's a fucking millionaire. he got a white billionaire standing behind him. He hates whitey and he hates billionaires. And then enter Pritzker, Governor Pritzker, standing right behind you. He's a fucking lying bitch.
One thing, a few years back, I don't know if you guys remember the show called Chicago. The actor Delroy, I forget his name, black actor, but it was like the corruption in Chicago, and he was a Chicago mayor. It's the same exact shit that's going on right. It's the same exact
show because
it's the same as
it was like, are you black enough for the show? And I was like, I guess.
No, side facts. It's the same exact, but it's the same exact shit that's going on right now. The corruption.
The show.
Yeah. And it's like if you watch it, go back and watch it. You're like, they were emptying to what is going on.
Precognitive about it.
Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck? Like a lot of shit, like Tom Clancy books. If you read some of his books,
it like predicts the future. Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit, this is Trump. And this is Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan is fucking Trump right now. And you're like, oh shit. But if you go back and look at some of this shit, and then these authors and these writers to these movies and shows, they were freaking smart as shit, man. And we're just like, oh, they want to cancel these.
A lot of the authors and stuff, especially for books like that, like the amount of research that they do is staggering. And then because of the research that they do, they can put together stuff that they're like, I could see this happening. And then they just play it out in their book. And they're like, well, shit, I guess I called it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. You're like, holy
wow,
shit.
Pattern recognition works. What a concept.
Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck, man?
Dude, but I saw that one with Pritzker or whatever, and he's sitting there walking down with that news lady, and it's like they're talking about the crime statistics, and he was like, yeah, well, every place is dangerous but Trump. Like that's literally his response. It's just like, every place is dangerous but Trump, and then he tries to spin it onto Trump somehow, and it's like, you guys haven't taken care of your shit. Like Trump's only been here for 7 months. Or like 9 months now.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like well, just like I allowed DK to give his spin on what he thinks was going on, then I said, well, wait a minute, let me give you another opinion, DK, and see what Governor Brandon Johnson's opinion is. We maybe haven't thought about that. Well, there's another, you know what? Sometimes 2 heads aren't as good as 3, right, Cyvax?
Let's go.
What if there's another opinion that we haven't thought about? What if violent black teens are the problem?
Oh shit! Here we go.
What? You're about to blow everyone's mind. Nobody could have ever guessed.
To send this home, we're gonna bring back a favorite of ours, reporter William J. Kelly.
Oh shit!
This guy's great.
So he was on this before anybody else. 5 months ago, he had some questions for our governor, Brandon Johnson, that he thought the crime was going up suspiciously high and wanted to know something.
Brandon Johnson's a mayor, not a governor, bro.
Well, I'm sorry. Did I say governor? I meant mayor. Oh, I mean,
Chicago mayor. Yeah.
Governor Pritzker. I meant mayor. We were talking about the governor. Mayor Brandon Johnson. So he had some questions for him. He wanted to ask him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who was ahead of this before anybody else. One of our favorite journalists, analysts out there, William Kelly. Follow this dude. He's fucking awesome.
Summer in Chicago, sadly, is considered violent black teenager season in Chicago by a lot of Chicagoans. It kicked off early on Sunday when about 100 or so violent black teens descended on downtown, specifically the Streeterville neighborhood, menacing residents, culminating in the shooting of a. No, I'm sorry, you didn't interrupt anyone else.
You see the mayor's fucking face when this guy's talking, man.
He doesn't ask questions. He makes 13 statements in a row in the form of this long extrapolated question that makes no fucking sense.
He's hilarious.
Just to shit on this
awesome, but he knows what he's doing now. I respect that.
Yeah.
So he's like, look, you know what? He's telling him what the issue is, asking him, and he wants to get a full-fledged response out of our boy.
But you see homegirls on the left, her face.
Yeah. Well, the girl that's talking, you hear in the background, isn't her. There's a girl sitting like right in front of him to the left, trying to take the fucking microphone back from him. The second he'll go like this, still turn the camera and look at her. So
this is a very important question that a lot of people in Chicago are very concerned about. That culminated in the shooting of a tourist pushing a baby carriage down Illinois Street. I've spoken with a number of the Streeterville residents. They say that they're not only worried about the violent black teenagers, what really concerns them is that they feel that the mayor doesn't get it. You say that you're going to have summer jobs. You're going to put another $100 million into these jobs. They didn't work last summer. And
exactly what he said. Exactly what he's saying now.
At that press conference yesterday, you said that you wanted a second term. You needed these young black people in order to get reelected. Is this spending the hundreds of millions of dollars simply an attempt to buy votes?
It is. It is.
He does all that just to ask that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's and then you look at his face. Look at the mayor's face.
Yeah, his face.
I'm caught.
Yeah.
Well, it's the funniest thing because every time
it's almost like you can hear him in his head just go, fuck.
Yeah, well, it's the funniest thing because this guy, every time he asks these questions, it's kind of like he's dismantling their plan, their extravagant plan, and then he names everything, and then he says the justification for their elaborate shitty plan, which is basically how do we look like the good guys even though we're doing nothing but bad things? And he's just like, let's deconstruct all these sequence of events and then ask you the question that everybody has on their mind, like, is this because of that? And it's like, motherfucker, he got us again.
His face it's like this son of a bitch. He's like,
he's dealt with him for over 2 years now.
I didn't think anybody in the city was smart enough to feel the full.
He's like, I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you damn kids.
Yeah, it's like, man, this guy reads a lot of Sherlock books. Dude. Like,
you masculine kids. It's like you masculine kids.
You want to know how much he's pissed off? Listen to his answer, DK. Listen to his answer. That took him about a minute and a half to answer to ask his question. Let's hear what the mayor has to say.
No, but it's going to be genius.
No.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, dude. Hey, thanks, Mayor. That cleared it all up for us. Thanks.
We should have a skip for the.
He's probably sitting there like,
where are you?
This is clearly a highly educated man. He can manage a monosyllabic response to a complicated question.
Then put a mask off and it's Joe Biden.
Now it's gonna be Obama. What are you
no.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, Who's behind that mask?
Dude, this fucking guy gets under his skin so bad. I love it. Watch. You ain't gonna let him off with that. Watch. So now he's asked his question. They want the mic back, DK.
There was Mayor Johnson. My follow-up question. Everyone got a follow-up question. Lori Lightfoot.
This is the girl on the top doing the lip sync.
She's doing the sign language.
Yeah, but it's funny as shit. My bad.
You good?
I've been drinking.
It'd be funny if she just sat there
Lori Lightfoot
miming
also
somebody
told
getting
me the
hanged,
crime
and
was
it's like,
down.
oh, that's
Lori-
racist. But it's like, nah, he just got murdered on.
Nah, but the killer part is her facial expressions, though. Just look at her facial expressions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their facial
Like that's
expressions.
the killer part for me. I'm sitting here
Well,
like, yeah.
she kind of
Yeah.
looks like she has Down syndrome a little bit, which is kind of funny. But
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck, dude?
You know what?
Yeah,
I
she's
want to call
like,
these bastards
I can't
out.
believe I have to translate this shit. This is ridiculous.
Well, these woke
she's
bastards
just like,
always
no,
do the
flips
fucking.
him off. And it's like, no.
Look, I'm all for the American Sign Language. I'm all the ASL. I'm all for that. You want to do that? Cool.
That's fine.
What-
Yeah.
Where's the fucking? Where's the closed captions?
There is no.
Well, you got to turn them
What?
on.
Well, that's why you got the sign language lady, and she's talking
Yeah,
at the
you
But I
same
gotta-
time.
can't
you
read
gotta
sign
read her lips.
language. I
Well,
can't
you gotta
read
put
sign
that at the
language.
bottom.
Why you gotta be
You
racist?
got to put that at the bottom
You
for
know what I'm
closed
saying?
captions.
So it's like you should add that too for people that can't fucking hear, let alone not only
No,
can't hear.
closed
But she
captions,
can't
you
read
can
AI.
always- always turn on. You
She's
can always turn
ginger.
on closed captions.
Why you gotta be
I
so
know,
deep?
Isn't
Why you
she
gotta be so
ginger?
deep, Rocco?
But they should do
That's
it.
right.
I should do it. It should be added to
We
that
need
program.
we need closed captions IRL.
She's
Yeah.
hot though, man. Look at her.
I mean, it's
I
not
can't see
every
bodies.
program. Yeah, that's just a preferred thing. Like,
Let's watch your face.
There was Mayor Johnson. My follow-up question. Everyone got a follow-up question. Lori Lightfoot. Lori Lightfoot also told me
His
the
mic got
crime
cut. You hear it? They cut his mic.
was down.
Yeah.
Lori Lightfoot also tried to buy votes by using other people's money. Do you think that you will get reelected using Lori Lightfoot's playbook?
I'm focused on this first term.
Look at his face. No, chicken head,
Oh my God.
motherfucker. You see that chicken head, bitch? My bad. I'm sorry.
I don't know how I made it go fast for some reason. I hit something that started going fast. I might hit the wrong setting. It's like,
No,
It's
but
just like-
you know what she was doing.
look how close she said. Look, she's kneeling down right in front of him.
Yeah.
Look, this is two seats over. His hand is on the next seat next to him with
Yep.
all the shit in it. She's been sitting there the whole fucking time, like, you know,
Yeah.
like
They ain't
she just
the problems, Rockefeller and everybody, is that they're not doing anything to help the people of Chicago, and it's the sad part. You got these freaking kids going out there doing all these freaking violent bullshit all year round, not just during the summertime, because Chicago in the major cities, when it gets hot, the crime goes up no matter whatever city you're in. We're on the world. The crime goes up.
Yep.
And they're not doing anything to mitigate these issues. And I think the Democrats, for some reason, I don't know why they're doing it. It didn't used to be in the past. They're allowing these freaking
they're retarded.
No, but it didn't used to be this way. Sci-fi.
I know. I'm just
No, but like when crime related stuff was going around, everybody was on board. Republican, Democrat, Independent. Everybody was about solving crime. Now it's like everybody's like, we need to get on board with this social bullshit and make yourself look popular and everything, no matter what, no matter the cost of life or whatever. And it's sad because I see it down here because I work. Like, if you guys don't know, I work in corrections.
Mhm.
So I deal with this stuff on a daily basis.
in
And
Florida.
I
by the
see,
way.
yeah, I see kids, I see all kinds of crap coming in and out, and you're like, these kids come right back out into the system, out into society, but it's like these judges don't do anything to solve the problem, and it doesn't matter red or blue. And it's like, look, we need to set an example with people, period. Set examples. Like, I know I sound old fashioned, but
I'm all for juvenile. When we talk back behind stage, I'm all about juvenile correction. You know, a little bit of if you're over 14, especially, you know what, you're doing something badass, I don't mind putting you in somewhere for 90 days. Yeah, it's better than, you know what, when you get older, you know, and for 13 to 18-year-olds.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like, because when you get your ass 18 and you go to real jail,
yeah,
you know what, they don't play around in there. So it's like I'm all about some kind of boot camp Marine, you know, any kind of
thing is like we all have loved ones like that be in the crosshairs of some of these idiots that are out here. And it's like you need to say examples. And it's like I don't understand these politicians, I don't understand these judges. They're all like corrupt, man. It's like a lot of corrupt bullshit. We like when your vote counts, when they say you need to vote for on certain things in your community or local stuff, that shit counts, bro. That shit really counts.
That's why there was like a huge push back in like especially around like the COVID's bullshit, which was like I mean that was bullshit, but the thing that was kind of a positive is it started to enlighten a lot of parents and stuff to what's going on, and that's where it starts at a local level, is getting like the parents and stuff involved, and then from there it trickles up instead of fucking down. And that's why this stuff is starting to get pushed back. And you'll see it, of course. There's going to be like random places that are like full blue no matter who type of bullshit, same with the red and whatever, but there's a lot of people who come out and realizing, wait, it's like, wait, I thought there was at least some type of common sense going on out here. And then you start listening to any of these fucking people just for like 5 to 10 minutes, and you're like, oh no, they're all stupid. Like, there's no way that this much not common sense is technically running my town, my city, my state, whatever.
It's not,
but it is.
They have common sense side facts. Again, they just have agendas, so they team to one side. That's why I like being unaffiliated, because that dude is not an idiot. That dude, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows he's again, if you zoomed out and got a widescreen, you see the white billionaire, short fucking Governor Pritzker standing behind him.
Yeah,
you know, he's doing
money involved.
He's playing. He understands the role. He understands the job he's doing, and he's doing. I mean, when that guy's our boy William Kelly spun a fucking 2-minute question. No. You know how much fucking constraint you got to have to deal with that fucking dude every single day to seek you out, to ask you those fucking things. I couldn't do it. I would have flipped it. You motherfucker.
That's like the press secretary. What I can't remember her name right now, but there's always that one fucking liberal dude who's always just asking the dumbest fucking questions, and she shuts his desk at. But she does it with like facts and like everything. And she'll be like, okay, yeah, you want a 45-second little clip? Here you go. And then he can never use anything that she says because it shuts him the fuck up for like the rest of the meeting. That's how you respond to those people. If you're smart enough to do it, like that person, I would consider relatively, at least you're bringing the facts, whether it's your own team's facts or whatever. And you could sit there and argue if you wanted to that, like, hey, that's their information versus our information, whatever. But she at least brings it. He doesn't fucking bring anything.
One comment before you guys go on to anything else. San Diego's the Chargers are beating Kansas City on YouTube 7-0.
All right. Not a football fan.
No, I'm just saying. No, they put it. It was the first time on ever that the game has been on YouTube. Period.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
really?
Like,
well, that's
cool, yeah. It's on YouTube. So
it's free. They're trying to promote it just tonight. So I mean, if people are bouncing back and forth, I understand completely. Let's go fucking football. Are you ready for the football? Let's fucking go.
No, it's just I figure I'll let you guys know. It's like
I know about
YouTube, it. Yeah, it's YouTube. Period. So so we got to promote. I'm like,
all about it.
People are watching this shit. I was like, if they're watching back and forth.
It shows you how much nerd shit I listen to, because all day I've been listening to podcasts. I didn't hear one fucking thing about this.
I got your side facts, man. I got you, bro.
Football, baby. Well, this Trump's got a different idea of what's going on there. I think he's got the actual idea of what time it is. And Americans asked my boy.
I'm mad at Trump right now, though. I'm kind of mad.
I'm kind of mad at him too, and I think I know why, which we're going to play after this. Let's get to this little press conference, and if it's a video clip, which I'm sure you're talking about,
I'll give you.
We can talk about it.
Man.
You say what?
I said I'd give you both a hug afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't need a hug. It's a little.
Hey, no, I would say in the last couple months, he's actually been like, I'll hear.
Yeah, that's
instead of hearing 9 out of 10 things that I usually like, I'm hearing maybe 7 out of 10 things.
But I'm
hearing less good things, and I can admit that. But overall, it's usually more good things. But yeah, he's been doing some stupid shit.
But my whole thing with Trump is, over the past, he hasn't been in office a year compared to what Biden.
Yeah,
what Biden
less actually, because you don't get sworn in until the end of January, so 8 months.
Yeah. So like I agree with you, Cyvax and everybody. Like, I don't agree with everything he says, but you're not gonna agree with any, like, your employer.
You're never gonna find that person for everybody.
Your employer. You're not gonna agree
exactly
with everything we're just gonna say with. But with the way the pathway he has got the country going right now,
yes,
I support that, because
what
we were doing before wasn't working, man. It wasn't working.
I think I know what Angel's talking about, and after we get to this press conference, I got another video to play after this, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But so somebody asked in the press, "Have you made your mind up on Chicago yet?"
Nuke it.
Well, we're going in. I didn't say when. When you lose, look, I have an obligation. This isn't a political thing. I have an obligation. When we lose, when 20 people are killed over the last 2.5 weeks, and 75 are shot with bullets. So let me tell you a little story about a place called DC, District of Columbia, right here where we are. It's now a safe zone. We have no crime. It's in such great shape. You can go and actually walk with your children, your wife, your husband. You can walk right down the middle of the street. You're not going to be shot, Peter. You're safe. Everyone likes you anyway. They probably wouldn't do it, but it's so dangerous.
Why am I getting shot?
People in this
He's
audience,
like, I'm the only black guy in the room. What the fuck?
Greatly. People in this audience that have been mugged and hurt badly, and they don't want to talk about it. Maybe you were very brave in talking about it. You made quite an impression on a lot of people. I appreciate it. But there were other people in this room that have been hurt very badly just walking down the street in D.C. Washington, D.C. is a safe zone right now. It's a safe city. The restaurants are open. They're booming. You can't get a restaurant. New restaurants are announcing that they're going to be open. This took place in 12 days. Now it's 15 days, but 3 days ago, it became what's known as a safe zone. It's a safe city.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. I haven't been there in a while, and it's like when I have gone there, it's I don't even think about going to the White House. It was so shit, and everybody says how clean it is now. I'm half tempted, to be like, you know what? I should go back there for Thanksgiving and say not only hi to my parents, but fucking ride around and see it for myself, just to see if it's like clean as I remember when I was a fucking boy.
But 2 years ago, me and my wife was like, because she's never been into DC. She's like, oh, yeah, we should stop in there. We were driving up there to Delaware from where I'm from to see my family. I was like, nah, DC is not the greatest. Baltimore. She's like, what about Baltimore? I'm like, nah. I'm like, she's like, why not? I was like, you talking about ghetto, that stuff. I'm like, as a black person, I'm like I'm not trying to be racist. That dude,
when Trump started doing all this and locking all this down, my Instagram like reels and stuff were just flooded with just like mainly black people from DC being like, thank you, I can actually go do shit now, and it was just all over the place. And I'm like, that's people that actually live there. They're like, I lived here. And there's a guy, I saw this other funny one. I don't know if I have it bookmarked or not.
Lying,
it's a dude from Chicago who was like, he's like, don't just send the National Guard, send the motherfucking Marines, send everybody. You need everybody to clear their shit.
The white women with the Brooklyn accents are the ones who live there.
Well, when I was growing up, the mayor of DC, and Casual Reviewer probably can back me up on this, he was like indicted on cocaine charges.
Marion Barry.
Marion Barry.
Marion Barry.
I remember that.
Indicted on.
The color was clowning him at one point.
The worst part of all of it is he got off on it And the motherfuckers ordered them back into fucking office.
Dude, I used to work in the fucking my brother, elevator boy, me being electrician. We used to take a route to go to work, and he'd like we carpool every. And if it was feasible, like our jobs coincided, we carpool. It's one job. We'd pass by there every day, and I'd work about 3 miles up from it. He'd drop me off and keep going. Mary Bear, the fucking where he was caught out with the prostitute and the crack and all that. Yeah,
it was the mayor of DC and the mayor of Detroit at the same time. Detroit was like indicted on cocaine charges or something. It was like
it was crack.
Yeah, crack. Yeah.
That's what Hunter Biden was hoping to be. He was like, man,
that's when he started saying crack is whack.
Cameras didn't take over, and everybody
crack is whack. Because he retracted, and then he got busted like 2 years later again from smoking crack again.
Yeah. Being a kid,
Living Color did the whole skit with Marion Barron on Living Color, where they were like, "Oh yeah, we got video of you, blah blah blah, doing this." It's like, oh yeah, you can't do it. You got to look that shit up. That shit was hilarious, man.
Dude, being a kid growing up, and especially with Dare and all that shit around, you learn or you're taught that like, dude, cocaine's only for like the most despicable, blah blah blah. These drug addicts, whatever. Yeah. Being adult is making you realize like 99% of people are on fucking cocaine.
Yes, yeah.
everyone you meet, anywhere you go, it's like, hey man, you got any? And it's like the international sign. You're just like, how does everyone know this?
Sci-Fact, 100% of Hollywood was on fucking cocaine, writing fucking scripts.
Yeah, back in the 80s and 90s when we had good movies, like what if there's a coincidence there?
Damn.
They put that shit back in there. It was like, oh yeah, maybe we should put cocaine back into Coca-Cola to make shit people bright again.
I mean, at this point,
it would make sense why some people are like extra fucking crazy. Like, because now obviously it's all pharmaceutical bullshit for the most part. Like that's what it seems like. Because everyone you know is like, well, I'm taking this pill. Like they got like that's why those pill boxes became a big thing. Not just for old people where it's like I got to take my shit Monday through Sunday bullshit.
Right.
It's like people just have that when they're 20, and you're like, what is going on? And it's like that's their new psychoactive bullshit. Right. It's like like I'm taking like 5-6 different prescriptions. I'm like, dude, you're freaking 21. What are you talking about? Like, I haven't been to the doctor in 20 years. I'm sure there's something wrong with me, but it's like I got one main, well, maybe 2 vices with smoking cigarettes and fucking drinking. But it's like I don't need a fucking pill box to tell me that. But,
well, you know why people are turning to pills, right? Sci-Facts? Because it's so hard to get cocaine. It's so hard to get cocaine nowadays.
It's super easy to get cocaine.
I don't know what you're talking about. If you're trying to drive cocaine across the border into America, watch.
This is hilarious.
Well, yesterday in the Oval Office,
I think this is what Angel's talking about.
And then he posted video.
She kind of hot.
That's something different, but we'll talk about it after this, though. I got you.
Like the Fox and Friends?
This one, I'm actually totally for, because it's like the amount of intel and everything that they would have.
We lost. Think about all the drugs we lost, man. How many drugs we lost, too, bro?
How many lives did it
save? Listen. Hear me out. Those drugs can be produced domestically. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, true. But you know the funniest part about it. One second, I got one thing to say. Is what this did is it started to make Democrats defend fucking like drug cartels. That's
but but before this, I don't know if you guys saw. I did a video on the one senator from Mexico, and she was ousting the freaking governor of
where they got a fight in the fucking in the courthouse. You see that?
Before that, she was ousting them for supporting the cartel. And then a couple of days later, or a day later, there was a fight in the parliament between the people that were getting money from the cartel and the government.
Yeah,
so there's a big shit going on down there in Mexico that we don't know about.
Mexico's always been corrupt.
That's what I said. That's what I said in my video, because like if you watch plenty of movies or whatever, even Man on Fire with Denzel Washington, there's always been like some kind of corruption with the Mexican government, especially with trafficking and whatever. But now it's with drugs, because there was always a trafficking thing with human trafficking. But now
JW Djembe. JW Djembe said female fox anchors and porters have the great bodies and legs.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I did see a video the other day of a convoy that was owned by the cartel. And they had, hey, Emily.
Yeah, wasn't that the video we about to watch with the drone strike?
Emily,
that's what we're about to watch. We just hadn't got to it yet.
All of their military hardware looked like it was a national army.
Yeah, it's from the government.
It was crazy.
And then the president of Mexico, she's bought out by the cartels. And the lady that came to Fox News a month ago,
that's good, yeah.
she's gonna end up missing. She's gonna end up dead.
Yeah, probably.
Like, yeah, because she was speaking the truth, man. And she's like she's a freedom fighter, and she's like, she cares about her people and her country.
Wasn't she saying that like most Mexicans really welcome American involvement with getting rid of the cartels?
That's what she was saying.
And the cartel got fucking pissed off because 85% of the motherfuckers in the government are getting paid by the cartel. They're like, what the fuck you say, bitch?
Yeah.
They're like, well, I wouldn't mind having Trump come here and hanging out. Like, you fucking whore. And the dude start grabbing the dude, start fucking beating him up. Like, you fucking bring Trump in here, motherfucker. I'll beat the shit out of you.
That's why I put in my video. I was like, she's gonna end up missing, man. I was like, she was speaking the truth, and she's
fuck it. At this point, you may as well just.
It was a beautiful place.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She's like, I care about my people, and I care about my country, and this is what needs to be said. And it's like,
Mexico is a beautiful fucking country. It could be way better than what the fuck it is, but it's a lot of cartels. And it's a horrible fucking, a nightmare for some people that live there. It's fucking,
Well, a lot of South American countries are the same way.
They're
beautiful, like Venezuela.
Yeah,
Venezuela could be a prosperous country, but they got so much corruption there.
That's why I hear. You see these fucking men our age, like, oh, I'm fleeing fucking persecution and I'm looking for asylum. Get your ass back there, pick up a fucking shield and sword, stab somebody, and grab your fucking gun and shoot
think
them.
Of this, like considering the sheer number of people throughout the Americas, outside of the US, that desperately want and need help. Why not just make it the United States of the Americas?
Yeah, because there's money, bro. There's money. It's like with the European currency they're trying to push over there. It's too much.
The euro.
Well, also once they did that, it's like combining different economies, different wealth classes, all that, and then actually making everybody under American law. Don't get me wrong. That's why a lot of people do come here to America, is because we're still the most free, whether people want to sit there and admit it or not. We are the most fucking free. We literally have the Constitution and all the amendments and all that shit. Like, we have that for a reason. And it's like, there's places out there that still don't believe it. Like, I'm sure, Abe, you saw that video where they went around to British people and they were like, would you ever want to move to America? And all of them are like, no, we have more free speech here and shit like that. And you're like, excuse me, what the fuck did you just say?
Well, the ironic thing is that like maybe 25 years ago, that was probably true. Right now,
maybe.
Not even fucking remotely close.
You just have that Canadian arrested over tweets.
Abe can't even fly
we can't even fly our own flags without getting arrested.
I was this year's old when I realized that your flag looked like a hospital. An emergency.
Are you serious? I didn't know that.
One guy got arrested for saying I love bacon. Did you saw that guy, right? He got arrested for saying
you can get arrested for saying you love bacon.
And don't you dare fly your flag.
I saw that.
It's
fucking crazy, man.
That's fucking nuts. And it's like, you hear those stories and your first thought goes to no fucking way. And then they're like, no, we got video of it. And it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And because that's the thing nowadays, since everything is videoed, you know, we can go back 5, 6, 7 years, even let's even go with 10 or whatever, when not everybody was videotaping everything. So you had a little bit of disbelief. Within the last 5 years or so, it's just like, no, I believe it. And that's why all those jokes are going around like, dude, the Onion actually can't keep up with reality. Like, like reality is actually crazier.
Fucking
it's
way
wild.
crazier, especially when it comes to the UK. Dude, this is a fucking clown country now.
Oh, I saw a statistic. There was these guys reading it off to where I think it was like there's like a couple hundred schools out there that there's 4% of white kids in them. Like, within a certain amount. And it's like, what? That's it? You know, it's crazy. I always thought of like Britain is pretty diverse, kind of like almost like LA or whatever, because I would watch a lot of British TV shows, and there was bunch of black people, a bunch of white people, and it's like that's all fine or whatever. That it's all good, but it's like now there's actually more of like another country, like Eastern kind of hemisphere, whatever, like whatever you want to call it.
That's what I wanted to say. Is that okay? So in some areas, white people aren't going to be the majority. And that's fine, because, like, especially if they're descendants of people who came over on the Windrush during the 50s, that's fine. They're British people.
Yeah, and also people of certain cultures, whatever, now congregate together. Like,
what we've got now is huge areas where we've got people that are not even remotely attempting to assimilate into the national culture.
No, they don't want to
at all.
All they're doing, and they're trying to do the same thing in like any of the big countries. Obviously, like UK and America, like going to be two of the biggest ones. I mean, they're doing it in Scotland and everything, but they go to these places because they have such lax immigration laws, and then they get their jobs there, send all their money back to their original country, to their home, like their homeland or whatever. So even though the people sit there and say, hey, immigration's good, and hey, a lot of it's fine. But when you're taking the money out of this economy and sending it back to the one that you fled, I don't know if that's really doing good for either of them. Like it's doing bad for
while
both.
Simultaneously complaining about the country that you moved to. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Let's play this video, because I don't know how people feel about this, but I got some things about it. So Trump did some bad to some baddies. 11 Tren de Aragua members were trying to serve me the other night, and I didn't get my shit, man. And now I know why.
Being very transparent.
North Carolina is short 11 weed dealers.
Sending a clear message down to Venezuela
I was trying to
and
get
other
some
countries that are trying
booger
to
sugar the
smuggle
other
in
night.
drugs
I was like, where the hell is
through
this
our
shit?
waters
Man,
here to the
forever.
United States. Because you heard Marco
Call
Rubio
of
say
Duty shit right here.
what they do is they leave Venezuela with all
Airstrike inbound.
They know how to do this.
Airstrike inbound, Angel.
Oh, they did.
That was Call of Duty shit right there.
You know what? They're playing with that. They were playing without headphones, guys. You got to give them a second.
Damn.
That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Cybex, comms. I need to make sure I got
drones, dude. Those
only
drones
got one, bro.
Though. That was a long distance strike right there.
That was a long distance. That's
in the middle of the water and precision.
that ain't me and you fucking manually doing that. Hell no. That's
but you know what's crazy when you really think about this right now in a budget sense? They wasted about almost, I would say, $1 million on that rocket just to kill 11 people.
Hey, send a message. I'm kind of down with that.
I mean, I understand there was guns on there, but it was just 11 people. Like they could have got a helicopter and did that. To be honest, they didn't even need a drone.
But you know what? My thing is, what if it was like
strike might be depending on the kind of drone.
But it's a message, like you said, it's a message sent.
I know it is, but it's just how much.
No, it don't matter.
It's like look what we're willing to do. Look what we're willing to do.
You guys fuck around, find out. It's like I understand. Like it's money.
U.S. fuckers.
Now, if this was happening every single day, I'd be like, okay, this is crazy, because obviously they're going to start sending out decoys and doing all sorts of stupid shit.
Yeah,
and then it's going to be like.
But it's like compared to what we were doing. And I think That's the message they're trying to say. Son is like the past couple of years they haven't been doing shit. Compared.
Well, they're sitting there comparing, or they're sitting there saying, "Okay, how bad this is for Donald Trump," but it's like. Then a lot of people's comebacks I've been saying, which this is 100% true. Obama struck Americans, actual Americans, with strikes. So it's like, okay, this isn't Americans. I mean, if you want to spin it in a bad way, it's like you could at least very smallest thing. If you wanted, you still have to agree. At least it wasn't Americans. At the word, like even if you want to say everything about it else is bad, you're like, well, at least it wasn't our own fucking people. There you go. But
my thing is though, like now this has happened, you know how because they don't give a shit, and you got to think like a criminal. And I always try to think like, now how are they going to counteract this? Because let's say it was 11
send boats of innocence.
Exactly, side facts. Now what I'm going to do is load the drugs on here, make it a drone, just like Angel said. But what I'm going to do is put a wife and and her daughter on here that are fucking innocent people.
It's casualty of war. It's casualty wars because they did that shit back in.
I think the intel would be too tight. The U.S. ain't.
That's what I was about to say.
Not just that.
It's not going to be that easy for them to just put.
That's why there's a bunch of stuff going off about it right now.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
The one thing they're not saying is the intel part.
They've done this in the past with World War II before we have.
Now we just have videos of it. Because everything is equipped with video monitors.
Yeah, you guys are right. It's like. This shit won't happen.
Scary how fast that motherfucker come in there. Like, let's back it up. I mean, just watch how fucking fast. How do I hit back? Just the angle one time? No, that's a fucking arrow.
These are Trump was talking about this, and then he posted the video.
Then he posted the video.
Very transparent with all of us and saying this is what's going to happen and sending a clear message down to Venezuela.
We got this coke. Hey, side facts. I'll be there in like 20 minutes, bro. I'm coming across the channel right now.
If my dealer's coming up from Venezuela, that kind of makes sense. Like that's why it takes 17 hours for somebody to respond to me.
To Puerto Rico.
Somebody should make some videos.
Last night, Rockefeller, you had the girl from Peacemaker. You're up there talking about she was hot and shit.
The black what's her name? Sol Rodriguez.
Yeah. I was like
the one who delivered lines like fucking Gal Gadot.
I don't know. She's the really short chick
actress.
No,
Argus. She's the girl in Argus. I don't care how she delivers her fucking lines. I know
she's like, we are going to get Peacemaker and his bird.
That's her. That's her. Yeah.
So bad.
And she was all right, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I was at work and I was like, I can't say shit to Rockefeller right now.
Well, I told I was like, what you need to see DA is a picture of Nelly. He's like, you know me, I like a little bit thick rock. I said,
Nelly Furtado. That's what
me said Nelly Furtado, bro.
I'll be able to start jumping on.
Look like she ate too much Dunkin' Donuts recently.
I'll be able to start jumping on all the rest of the Peacemaker
better when she was younger.
The next Furtado can get it.
The next Peacemaker streams I'll be able to jump on. I should have been on last night, but my mom ended up having to go to the hospital, so I had to take care of that. Everything's fine. She's all good. She's all good, but it's like that was like a 6-hour journey of like ridiculous just because the fucking doctors take so goddamn long.
Yeah, man.
I asked him about you. We basically just said that either you didn't. I told him either you didn't watch the episode or something happened. So I'm glad she's feeling better, man, because we didn't know what happened.
That's why when I did respond and it was like 11:50 or whatever, when I did say something in chat, I was literally on my way back. And I was like, fuck, you guys are about to end. So I was like, shit, I'm not, I was going to jump in from my car, but I'm like, you guys are ending. Fuck it.
No, well, that's good. She's all right though, bro.
No, she's good. She's good. She got a flu shot last week. And I think that's what it was. Cause she was all fucked up. And I was like, haven't you heard like most people that get flu shots, usually within the first week, all of a sudden, like you get hit like a truck. And she was like, I've never heard that. And she's like, I got flu shots all my life. They've always been fine. As we're waiting there, like there's a nurse that walks by and is like, I just got my flu shot yesterday and I feel like I got hit by a truck, almost verbatim, literally verbatim. And she just looked over at me just like, I'm never getting a flu shot again. I was like, I'm trying to tell you, don't get them.
Yeah. Get that shit. When I was in the military, I was like, I'm not getting these fucking shots ever again because it kicked my ass.
Everyone I know that gets them within the first week, there's something that goes wrong within the first week. You're just like, oh, I feel the worst I felt.
They meant to get you sick on purpose, though. That's the point.
They literally gives you the virus, and then if it's something you've never been hit by before, it's like,
but it's delayed. It's delayed because the virus that's coming out that year.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not. And so then you get sick twice. And that's what happened to me. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I'm like, what the fuck am I'm doing this shit? I'm like,
why am I wasting my time?
I mean, the point of the flu shot is not to cure you, it's just to help mitigate the flu as far as it not being.
But then you get hit like twice as hard from it for some reason, and it's like they didn't mitigate shit.
Yeah,
it depends on your immune system though as well. Like,
you notice
when I get the flu shot, I get it once, it hits me, and then I'm fine. Normally, I get sick honestly once a year. Like I'll get sick once a year.
I get like a cold, or like honestly, the worst that's been happening to me in the last like couple of years is some type of food poisoning, and that's just bad choice of restaurants, man. Like
I get food poisoning probably 4 times a year. I eat something bad and wake up like 3 hours later, like puke it up. Then I'll be like sweat for like 10 minutes, and then I'll puke up a little bit more.
Like, cool, I can mark another restaurant I'm never going back to.
Yeah, I've been eating a bunch of Pepper X shit recently. Holy fuck!
What about erections?
I said,
Pepper X.
Oh, Pepper X.
Did you say something about getting spit on in football?
Lord have mercy. I don't know where this conversation is going right now. No, I don't know.
2.7 million Scovilles.
I don't hear any pauses.
2.7 million
too freely. It's coming out of DK's mouth way too freely.
Is that hot?
Pepper X is the hottest pepper on earth. And I've been eating a ton of that shit.
Those peppers were the hottest ones.
Nope.
I can't be. What about Carolina Reapers? I'm in Carolina. I thought Carolina Reapers were pretty fucking hot too.
That's what she said.
No, but Carolina Reapers were made by the same guy who invented Pepper X.
Okay.
You said it first. I thought you said erection. The hottest pepper in the world. You don't want to eat no Figueroa coochie.
So believe me, you'll be pooping and eating fucking fire. If you have any of that shit.
Did you guys see the parade the other day? This is why Trump needs to make America safe, and we need to unify the America.
Half that shit probably don't work, man.
You can't explain say that. This motherfucker is crazy as shit looking. China unveils cruise missiles and hypersonic missiles.
Yeah, but you push that shit out there. You push that shit out there. You got to know that shit works, man.
Most of this shit are just props.
Yeah, some of them trucks look old as shit. That they look like they're dressed.
Me and my dad used to play war games in the house, like fucking around with each other. And that's what this feels. You know, like, oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna attack your room or whatever. And me and my dad were like, fucking, you're like, oh fucking cat. DK Bones.
Wait, before I went and grabbed more beer, did Abe say he got erection poisoning? What happened?
That's what he said.
Dude, my dick got so hard, I almost died from it. It was crazy.
But my whole thing is like, how do you know half this shit works, man?
I don't know, but it's pretty fucking. They're pretty.
No, it's impressive, but it's like half that shit probably doesn't work. It's like,
it's a good display.
I mean, it looks like a movie set.
Yeah, exactly. Like we're
it's just a good display.
No,
most of the shit probably doesn't work.
No, I'm not saying none of it works, but yeah, some of that shit looks like propped up.
Why didn't they invite us? They invited India and North Korea and Russia.
Fuck with Trump, man. Fuck
that. You know what? You know what's crazy? Whenever you see stuff like this, when it's in China or Russia or whatever, and whenever they're doing these big displays or Pakistan, whatever, they always have these giant missiles on the back of fucking trucks, and it's like those things are dropped from massive ships and massive planes. Like that's never shot out of the back. Like that.
Have you guys
like there's a couple that do like they're much smaller rockets. They're still big. I mean, to us because we see them from a screen and whatever, they're still massive, but they're not that. It doesn't look like a nuclear fucking missile.
Like, well, I'm 47 years old. Have you guys seen Spy Who Loves Me?
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Or Spy Like Us with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We saw the fucking rocket that goes off. But it's like, yeah, like that shit right there where you paused on. That shit like it's never gonna take off, man. Look at that shit.
If that thing
it looks like a from his toy. Like you remember the buying the toy truck?
It's designed like a pencil.
No,
remember the fucking ornaments.
The G.I. Joe toys you would buy and shit. That's what that looks like right there.
Dude, and their camouflage is straight out of Minecraft. Like,
yeah.
It looks like
it's blocky as shit.
Yeah, how the fuck is that going to take off from that fucking vehicle? You think of it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's literally no pivot point in it. It would have to shoot straight.
No, it's like it's pumped up. It looks like a monument.
There's no rotation there at all. There's nothing to do. Like it's all solid. There's no. It looks like it's sitting on an anvil at an angle.
Yeah,
like
right.
They're doing this because we had that fucking military parade for our 250th. They're trying to look like ours is way cooler, bro.
Their army would beat the shit out of our army right now. They would destroy us, and it's not because of the capability of weapons. They just they have more men. They have I think like 2 million.
It would depend on where you're
it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to do with the amount of men. It has to do with the training.
Yeah, I completely disagree.
Their army surpasses us right now. Their army is bigger than ours. That's all I'm saying.
It doesn't matter because from what because I was in the military, the training standpoint, it has no comparison to our training system.
I understand that
they do basic at best.
Because you can do it.
You can training. You guys are still outnumbered 3 to 1.
It doesn't matter, dude.
If you got weapons that can take out 90% of their army without even being on the battlefield,
all I'm saying is when I play Battlefield and the guys that have more men and
that's a terrible comparison.
Like they got to get
the Americans, but know what time it is.
But you got to get your men over here, and
I can tell you right now.
Yeah,
that's right.
The United States.
They're still
check this out.
That's why they don't fuck with us because
I dated a girl whose dad had, let's just say, extremely high security clearance, who worked on designing, let's say, certain type of weapons that he was like, the stuff that we know about or like the public knows about doesn't even scratch the surface of what we actually have available. Like it's so ridiculous that you would like. He was like, I still can't talk about it, but he was like,
my whole thing is I have top secret clearance, and
security clearance.
China has nothing on us right now, and you have nothing to worry about. And that's why they said
that's what we know about.
No. I'm just
I'm
telling you,
way. I'm just saying nothing that we know about.
I'm telling you,
bro. We can't play that hand like that.
I'm telling you, bro. That's why
the United States,
out of control.
Just from an aerial perspective, could annihilate China. Alone. Not even including the Navy or the Army.
The thing is, they have a bigger Navy than we do.
No, they have
fishing boats. Don't count.
No. But that's what I'm saying. Their little boats doesn't count towards our ships. They have a bigger Navy.
If we can hit you from hundreds of miles away,
some of their ships surpass a lot of our ships.
No, they have little small.
A lot of the stuff they got is better than ours.
I'm telling you, they have little small boats compared.
And the small bodies. And the small bodies.
They have some submarines that are way more advanced than ours. They have some bigger battleships that are advanced. They have a battleship that they were showing that carries tanks as well as deploys like 10,000 men or something like that, and then it's crazy.
They got good theories, but they got no way to actually make it work. Like that's the thing.
That's
like you can. That's the other thing that I was trying to say. If we can demolish you from like 100 miles further than you can, we're gonna win. Like
not
on the sea.
Not even just with the U.S. Like with Taiwan, Thailand, they're all U.S. supported countries. And the Philippines and everything else. Yeah, we're fine, dude. Don't listen to your local media and all this bullshit they're trying to give you or whatever.
Let me give you a borderline gay analogy. Right?
Not just our military, the UK Navy, plus with the US Navy.
It'd be like bringing a knife to a laser fight. You know,
so
with
the United States rolls up with a big ass dick, and China says, "Well, my dildo's bigger."
Yeah,
they are not the same fucking things at all.
That's right. Yeah. I like that analogy. One's a real penis. It does a real.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing. It's like one actually works, the other one doesn't. I mean, and don't get me wrong.
One's real and one is fake.
They got more people. Of course they do. Yeah, it's like they have billions of people in their country alone. But
it's not even just
if one of our things takes out, like, I don't know, hundreds of millions at a time because they can, that slims the odds real fucking quick.
I don't know. I don't support any enemy.
It's not even just their people. It's not even just their people, but loyal people. Because you got a lot of people in China that are living on their suppression that are in support of the Republic of China. So, like I have people, like I have contacts that were that are not in support of China at all. So China has a lot of like you think we have like a lot of corruption over here with people that don't want to support the United States. There's a lot of people that don't want to support China because they persecute a lot of people. They actually kill people over there.
What I will say, and that seems relatively believable, especially because there's a lot of people that do go and visit there. It seems like a lot of their infrastructure as far as like trains and stuff like that. And even Japan has those really cool trains and whatever. But it's also in a much smaller area and everything. Like America is so fucking massive. Like to get that built, I mean, I think we should be doing it and should be able to do it.
Yeah.
But to get all these states to work together is almost impossible because everyone's going to be fighting each other over fucking stupid shit. I mean, just out here in California, just to try to build a
that shit is train system. That's not happening.
We need a mascot, Sci-Fax. We need a mascot. We need somebody to unify the country that shows bravery. And
you got one? I have a feeling you got one.
Somebody won a Super Bowl.
I might know somebody. We have an update on my boy. We know he's doing better. And you know what? He's only doing better because of one person. And I want you guys to introduce. Hulk Hogan passed away, but maybe, just maybe, we have somebody that can replace his mantle. And this is our boy. I want you guys to be introduced to the man.
In the middle of the chaos, when no one else moved, one man did. Doug, the epic Mallow. Indie veteran, powerhouse, and now hero. Doug saved a fellow wrestler's life. No hesitation, no spotlight, just instinct. And now the wrestling world is watching.
That dude has insane traps, dude.
He's not just a wrestler. He's a protector. Doug, the epic Mallow. Remember the name, because this is just the beginning.
Let's sign this fucking guy, WWE. Come on.
I hope he kicks off. That'd be cool. I mean, I'm sure he's just like probably really amateur in wrestling and stuff, but at the same time, just that kind of clout behind him might give him a kickoff or whatever.
Would be pretty fucking cool, though, wouldn't it?
But hey, it does show a lot of like guts. It's like that guy. Everybody at that point, by the time that shit was happening, they knew who that was. They knew whose son that was, and it's like still to this day, Rampage Jackson is probably one of the most badass fighters in the world.
Nobody wanted to touch him.
You're gonna make a fucking bad enemy there. Like if he ever comes in contact with you, in theory, but at the same time, it shouldn't because. Real fighters are supposed to be actually respectable towards each other. I mean, sure, they get head to head and get all clashed up, but there's a lot of times, even if somebody whoops somebody's ass, almost beats them half to death, at the end of it, it's like pound gloves, dude. You got me. There you go. That's how it's supposed to be, and that's usually how they're trained for. But you know, you never know in today's climate right now, and like all this shit that's been going down. Like this story was fucking wild, dude, and that video was horrendous.
And what came out of it was with this Sign Epic. Apparently, if you watch this hashtag Sign Epic, there's also, it gets to like his page, which shows a link to help Psycho Stu, the guy that got injured by him. and it's helped to get recovery because he's going to have medical bills from the being in the hospital for as long as he's been in there. He's going to need help with physical therapy, and the dude's a good guy. For going out of his way for his friend. I wish everybody should have a friend like this fucking dude, to where if something happens to you, willing to not only go in there, keep your back, but while you're in a sleep where you're helpless, to continue to watch over you, look over your family, your finances. So when I saw this, I'm like, you know what? We always look for a little bit of hope in this fucking world. You know me, I'm always trying to look for something positive.
Well, it also I think shined a spotlight on like how crazy it's been with because everybody is out there filming themselves in some way or another. It's like, how big of an influencer are you? Whatever. Like, are you here to sell a gimmick or this or that? And obviously that guy probably thought to a certain extent, if this guy's getting followed around by cameras, he's here to work a spot. And that's why he hit him over the head with that can to begin with or whatever, which was already a deflated can. It's not a full one. It's like, that's just a can to sell shit on. But it's like, you never know. Oh, yeah, but he didn't even fucking move. It was like, because he didn't.
That's what my man's crazy, because I was like, is that a fucking empty beer can? I was like, there's nothing in there. Was it a DK? I was like, no, there's something in there. My man's fucking. That shows how crazy Rampage is.
It's already half popped, and then it's like, it's easy to just crumble. It just looks explosive. It's like, it's not.
Raj, I was ready to rampage.
It'd be like, you're a buddy of yours slapping you a little too hard when they're drunk, and you're like, you motherfucker, you do that again, like, yeah, we're gonna have some problems. But other than that, you're like, yeah, it didn't actually hurt or anything. You just you caught me off guard, and it's fucking annoying. Like, that's no reason to be like, I'm gonna hit you 26 times in the face.
No,
like,
no reason to do that.
I don't know what the end result.
I mean, maybe like they were even saying in those videos, like the receipts, like if you're a wrestling fan at all, the receipt is where it's like, hey, you got me once, I get to get you back at least. So receipt is, if somebody hits you for real, you get one back. It's blow for blow. Like, okay, man, you got me once, I'm gonna get you back. Sometimes you don't know when, but it's like, you can sometimes tell, especially in real or in wrestling, is like you see somebody just take that little clip and they stumble a little bit more, than you can tell they're not selling it. It's not that they're not selling it. They're just like, oh fuck, they're actually stumbling. Like, yeah, that's somebody getting a receipt, which is
when you play basketball. I came up playing in between DC and Baltimore, playing basketball on the street all the fucking time. Right. We didn't have any referees. We called fouls. You didn't call fouls. Unless it was a foul, you don't call a foul. Now, you can call a foul, but it better be a fucking foul. And the only reason it better be a foul is if everybody can be like, that was a blatant foul. You saw he just fucking jackpotted the shit out of my fucking arm. It was obvious as shit foul. You know what I mean? My cookie.
I watched the guy straight up shoulder check a dude that went up for a layup, and he pissed him off earlier. He shoulder checked him, and because it's a park, it has the fucking metal poles right in the middle. Shoulder checked him, boom, face first into that motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, he left all bloody face and everything. Like, sometimes it can get brutal out there. I mean, it's very rare. Most people are usually more fucking civil than that. But yeah, even basketball can get crazy. But yeah, in a fighting sport, or whether it's wrestling, even though it's, it's fake to a certain degree, but it's like you're still slamming your body around in some degree. Like, even if you're only, if all you're doing is throwing fake punches, you're still stomping your knee really hard to get that going. Try just stomping your fucking leg into the ground for fucking a couple minutes. Your shit's still gonna hurt. Like,
what I was getting at is, if somebody did a foul to me, I didn't have to call it. Even if I did call it, it's like, give me the ball. I'm not taking 2 free shots, because if I'm a good shooter, that's 2 necessary points. This dude, when he did smack, obviously he was trying to. I don't know.
And then he gave him a chance.
Somebody's walking around Raja with the camera. We got all this on camera because of some other dudes fucking walking around and filming this. So this guy sees a camera crew and probably like, oh shit, is this a promotion?
Well,
I need to start fucking acting.
He apologized. The guy actually apologized to him twice. The first time he was like, hey man, I thought it was a work.
And he seemed really hard. So he said, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. He accepts
the apology. And then when he sees him again, he's like, hey, man, again, I'm so sorry. And then the Raja guy, whatever, is like, hey, chat, for how much money? Like, I'll go and I'll fuck this guy up. And like,
if you have a fucking problem, you tell him right fucking there. No, you know what? Hey, I appreciate your apology, but I ain't accepting that, homie. You know what? I'll see you in the ring. You tell him right fucking then. You don't say, "Oh yes, sir. I accept your apology. Yes, sir. Have a good day, sir." And then motherfucking once again,
and then sucker punch the shit out of him.
Yeah,
that's fucking like what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Don't be. And that's not how. There's sense of decorum to this.
No. There's just there's a respect thing.
Yeah.
What up, 13 King?
What up? That dude, that one guy, he's a really what's his name? The Mayo, whatever we just showed his name. He's fucking a great sense of how to act in those situations, how to present yourself before, during, and after. In the public, in an event of some kind of crazy event. He's an epitome of how to be a citizen, and I like.
And then all those videos started coming out of Rampage talking about his kids or whatever, and obviously, of course, he got a bunch of backlash, like, "Oh, you're not raising your kids right," blah blah blah, all this racist shit. But then there's that thing that comes out where he's like, "Yeah, for my Asian kids," because he has like an Asian wife, like for his like newer wife or whatever is Asian. He's like, "Yeah, I got money set aside for them to go to university," and then obviously, I think he has 1 or 2 kids with another chick, and I think obviously it's a black chick or whatever, but he was like, I got money set aside for their bail money. Like, he straight up says
Asian
that.
the Asian kids, I got money set aside.
Get to go to university, and it's like, wait a minute,
I got money for my Asian kids to go to university. For my black kids, I got money for his bail.
For bail.
That's fucked up.
That's what he already thought about his kids back then, and it's like, well, and then you see what this happened, and you're like, at a certain point, you got to put one and one together.
Rampage is just he's supposed to disown his son. Like he said, he's not talking to Raja or anything like that anymore. So
that's probably
there's a new video out of him talking about it. He disowning him, and he doesn't deal with his son anymore.
Is he have a Kick deal, Angel? Because like they both have when Raja was streaming, he was on Kick. And every time I see all these videos of Rampage, it's Kick, and he's with fucking Neon. I'm like, why the fuck does this dude hang out with Neon? It's I guess he has a Kick deal.
No, I don't think Raja has a Kick deal. He ain't that known to have any type of
Rampage.
Rampage. I don't think he has any deals right now either. I don't think he's really doing too much.
If you watch all these videos, there's a whole bunch of videos. A lot of them up and, like asking him, like, "Yo, what's up, man? What's up with Raja? What's up, Raja?" He's like, "Yo, fucking, that's my son." That's enough.
Well, they slide in it because like their name is still known, so they slide in with some of these like young up and coming streamers, and it's like, of course, somebody who's early 20s or whatever is gonna be like, dude, I want to talk to basically a legend. Of course, I'm gonna have you on, and it's like, hell yeah, that's a way for me to build up clout to get my name back out there, and it's like, to be fair or to be honest, a lot of these people aren't that interesting when you start realizing what their life is. You're just like, you're just a regular dude who used to train really hard. Now you're just kind of fucking around. You might have a couple cool stories and people want to hear them, whatever. That's about it. But then they jump onto these people's streams, and those people probably drop like, oh, here's 20K, man, and they're gonna make 100,000 off their stream. So who gives a shit? Yeah, you can have a fifth of it. You're not gonna be on every single day, but here's one. And they do shit like that all the time.
The fucking Rampage, like, yo, man, what's up with fucking, again, like you said, somebody's paying him. Hey, I bet you won't go up to Rampage and ask him what's up with his son. And right now, it's like, why do you want to see that? But I guess Rampage want to see it too, because I swear every time I see it, it's on fucking Kick. So he must have a Kick deal or something. But sad situation. I hope it make it better. But you guys want to watch some trailers?
Yeah.
We got about 30 minutes left. I got 2 trailers I want to watch. I'll let you guys pick it. You want to watch Marvel Zombies or the John Candy one? Which one do you want to watch first?
John Candy.
You want to watch John Candy one first?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we can get some laughs afterwards.
Then we get some laughs.
Oddly enough, the documentary about a comedian is not.
It's probably gonna make us. It's gonna make us. It's gonna make us cry, isn't it? I haven't seen it. Angel sent it to me. Like, Angel always sends me some good shit ahead of time. I was like, whoa. Let me bookmark this and put it to the side. And this morning, that was like 2 days ago, and I completely forgot about it. And this morning, when I was after I dropped my nephews off at school, I was riding him. They're like, the guys on the radio. There's some Reddit. Like, have you seen the John Candy trailer? And they were all crying. I was like, whoa, what?
I mean, I think we can all just acknowledge that we have some of the best supporters out there, even if they're, not always here whenever they get, or whenever we like them to be, like when we're streaming. But yeah, we have the best supporters because they tag us in all this awesome fucking stuff, and it gives us, for one, something to talk about. But it's like, it's a lot of times it's stuff that I'm not aware of, so I always appreciate that whenever you guys tag me in this stuff, because I'll be able to be like, all right, cool, I'm on lunch, let me check out my Twitter. Boom, I get tagged in all this cool shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, man. Stuff like this is cool. Angel's been tagging me a bunch of cool stuff. I've seen DK Bones.
Yeah, I try to tag y'all every day with something.
DK Bones tries to invite me to all this stuff, but it's always at like 1 o'clock, and I don't get off till 4.
You're working. It's hard for you to scour the internet and be like, "What's fucking popular?" Instead of getting like a few research and trend, you can go right to your notification and be like, "Oh shit, Angel sent me 2 new fucking trailers that I haven't even seen this trailer. I've been on YouTube all day, every day for the past 2 days. I ain't seen this. So I'm like, why ain't this popped up?"
This community keeps everybody in the zeitgeist of what's going on out there, and I appreciate the hell out of that because everybody out here is fucking awesome, killing it.
Well,
all the people.
One reason I'm sure it hasn't popped up is because it's Amazon Prime, and I won't be surprised if 20 minutes
you're gonna get hit.
I'll get hit with a copyright strike because this is Amazon Prime. We gave you like, Jesus fucking Christ, Jeff, let it go. Your movies suck. But
he's gonna get hit. He's gonna get lit, and then he's gonna go and take his shit.
And guess what? I'm gonna play it all the way through because I haven't seen this. I want to fucking tear up if I'm going to. I'm sure everybody else has. If nobody else has, we're gonna play it all the way through one fucking time.
Yeah, I've seen it.
No,
I think I'm the one that
it's not that
Sarah McLachlan song.
In the arms. You fucking dogs. Help the dog, damn it. We can help every single one of them. Save them.
It's like, why is it blind and has one leg and it still runs like it wants to be a puppy?
Let me buy it a fucking leg. All right, let's check this out. Here we go. John Candy, I
Adopt
Like Me
now for 13 cents.
Let's go.
Like what?
Out on Prime Video. I don't know when. We'll find out. I'm about to cry. Here we go.
I can't tell you what was right about John Candy or what was wrong, but he was my friend, and I don't want to cry, but when I see him,
oh, Bill Murray.
When you see his face, I mean,
back in the beers.
Who are you?
Awesome.
Half man, half dog. Gus Polinski, Polka King of the Midwest. Del Griffith, Director of Sales, Shower Curtain Ring Division.
This is a lovable guy. This is a guy who, the minute you see his face, you're going to smile.
He was amazingly funny.
Thank you.
He was one of the top performers out of all of them.
Guess my secret to acting would be I pretend real hard.
Even though John did distinctly different characters, John was always there.
He was so gentlemanly and so Canadian.
Nobody had bigger expectations for himself than John.
And then all of a sudden, it kind of jumped to a different level.
I've made winning my whole life. And when you make winning your whole life, you have to keep on winning.
You've been in more turkeys than a stuffing mix.
I think the weight of everything he was doing was just too much.
The hazard of this business is that it's very unhealthy for people pleasers.
You can't really do favors for people.
It's a bottomless cup of coffee.
If you go a whole lifetime eating your feelings, drinking your feelings, smoking your nerves, it shows up.
You know, there's some things that are just painful. That's it. And you can't make them not painful.
Hollywood still reacting to the shocking news.
John Candy,
94?
at the age of 43.
But it's the face you put on the world that defines who you are.
He lived his life
very much
like the movies.
Ryan Reynolds
too. The child that made everyone happy.
John Candy's Canadian, so that's why Ryan Reynolds did it.
You know, I remember John caring when not a lot of people did.
Every time you go away,
This is no meager life we reflect on today.
you take a piece of.
This is as full a life as any human can live.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Jennifer. How you doing?
Magnificent of visage, eyes and frame, a titan of a gentle, golden man.
Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me.
Okay.
That was a great speech too in the planes, trains, and automobiles when he does that.
I was wondering why it was called "I Like Me." I
Fantastic
completely
speech.
forgot. I forgot about when it's called "I Like Me." I was like, "Why is it called I Like Me?"
Yeah, he was a wonderful actor.
He says that line in Trains, Planes, and Automobiles.
Yeah, Planes, Trains, and
like,
Automobiles.
It's a fantastic,
Great
little speech.
actor,
It's
great
like
comedian.
It's like
I
he's
love
been
them in
ridiculous and funny the whole time, and compelling speech, and you're just like, God damn, dude, you
It
killed
was so
it.
funny in The Great Outdoors. That was my movie right there, dude.
I saw an interview with him years ago where it was just him sat on his farm, and it was almost like he was playing a character because he got to see the real John Candy, not just the character of John Candy who's playing another character.
Which Ryan Reynolds is like.
It was like a borderline Tropic Thunder type moment.
Ryan Reynolds is like that. You know, Ryan Reynolds like structures his like whole acting
so
style in comedy after John Candy. And you know what he's like? He's always over dramatic top. Oh, well, I'm just joking. Well, hey, sweetheart. Like, that's not how he really is in real fucking life. He's always got some written out script he's reading off and making the jokes, his quips on time, perfect. Behind the scene, you don't see that shit. Ryan Reynolds, you know, because that's just his shtick, you know.
I feel like actors, especially a lot of comedians back then from like the 80s and 90s, is like when you see them off script, it's like they were such genuine people because they were just like, I like to make fun of everything that's out there. And when I'm put in a role of something that's going to make fun of like maybe an average day person, but at the same time, it shows the quirkiness and relatability of all that. They can portray it because they kind of are those people, and you would actually believe they are to some degree. There's a lot of actors that can still do that to this day to a certain extent. And then when you see the lives and stuff that they live, you're just like, oh, you're actually just a Hollywood douchebag. And it's like a lot of them from the 80s and 90s, maybe nowadays are probably more douchebaggy or whatever. But it's like there's certain people who maybe died too early to, I don't want to disparage it at all, but too early to become that douchey. So you got to see them in their prime, and they kind of sadly died at their prime. And you're just like, man,
43.
Like,
that's crazy young.
Super
But
young.
the thing about
that's my age right now.
But the thing about those characters back then is like they all were very well versatile. Like they were just not comedians. Like they went to Juilliard and learned how to act. They did different things besides just learning how to be a comedian. So it's like a lot of people now, they don't learn the complete art form of things. They just think that, hey, maybe if I just get a cool viral video, that's that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's happening a lot more nowadays.
Not honing in a craft, like, you know, learning how to play the guitar. You know, I'll just play the guitar up and act like an idiot, but I want to actually take my time to learn how to play guitar and get good views by let's say I'm gonna learn how to play guitar.
Back in the day, it was like you can almost compare it to like how people used to actually move up in companies and corporate type of stuff. You start at the bottom, you do the shitty gigs, you do this, you move on, and then you move. Back then, you obviously moved to either different companies, bigger venues, stuff like that, until all of a sudden now you're doing TV shows, now you're doing movies and whatever, and now you're at the pinnacle. And you know, back in
started from the bottom, and now we're here.
Exactly. And nowadays, like a lot of jobs don't even do that now or whatever. So it was kind of treated like that. Now it's like, oh, you can instantly rise to the top because you were funny for a half a second on fucking Vine 10 years ago. And it's like,
shouldn't be where he's at
funny
right
for
now.
a minute. He had a
I don't
couple
know how
funny
Kevin Hart is
specials,
famous.
not enough to be in the amount of movies and stuff that he is in. Because
Yeah.
he's one of those people who got played out, like he got big and then got played out real early. There's a bunch of these comedians that are doing that, where it's like they blow up and they'll still make a ton of money. They'll still sell out fucking arenas and shit, which is crazy to me because I'm like, you're not that funny.
Chappelle used to be hilarious. It was awesome. Now he's this.
He had like his like
awesome. What are you talking about?
His
Now
comeback like
tells
Netflix
stories.
stuff is still pretty good, but it's like now he's just basically he's like by the way, I'm rich and let me tell rich guy stories, and they're still funny because they're still ridiculous, but it's not as good as like what he used to do.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not as good.
It's like I compare what he does now like as like a fucking TED Talks. He's like dictating to the audience and telling people like his life experiences and what he's been through. And
he's more political.
He's a lot more political.
Like I wouldn't say that he talks down
like,
because he still keeps it real in certain ways, but it's just he's very more political. And I think the thing that is a little bit different about him now, he really tries to before his comedy was straightforward. Now he tries to make you have layers of thoughts in regards to what it is that he's saying, even though it's going to come out funny, but there's layers to it and you just got to peel back. It's like, I don't know, everybody nowadays try to have that Kendrick Lamar effect. You know what I mean? Where everybody's sitting there like, oh, you heard that Kendrick song? Oh, nah, you know he's talking about the 4th of December when John Gotti shot this person over here and did this. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, y'all doing the most right now. Like, it's really not that.
I'd still say that Chappelle's one of the GOATs. Easy.
He is. And I'm never going to take it down. But the person that disappointed me the most is Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy disappointed me the most because he started off so raw and so talented. But once he got that money, he just like Paul Mooney said, he was on ice. He was on ice. He was where, the Caucasians and rich people started liking him, and he's just on it. Like, they just kept him there, and that's that. And then he recently was saying, oh, I'm going to go back to my original form of doing those type of movies, and he doesn't do that anymore. Like, Beverly Hills Cop was corny.
I was going to say
it was corny. Like
the second he got that Beverly Hills Cop money,
do you think
he was out of comedy?
But I think it had more to do with his kids than it had to do with money, but plus his kids.
Yeah. He's 4 million kids.
Before he had kids, Eddie Murphy was freaking raw as crap.
He's got a kid with one of the Spice Girls, for fuck's sake.
No, you know what happened? You know what Eddie Murphy's downfall was? When he started messing with Disney. Once he started doing Disney movies, that's where everything changed.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when he started getting that bread and butter. That's when he started getting all the bitches. That's when he started getting extra chicks. He started getting all that money.
Because he had that Disney contract, and you stopped him doing anything raw, any type of raw type of comedies. He just stopped. And then once his contract ended, that's where he's like, okay, now I want to get back to it. But he's doing corny ass movies now. Like, if Eddie Murphy was to drop something right now, I would not be excited about it at all. And he just came out with something on Prime. Like, for you to be doing a movie with Kim Kardashian's ex-boyfriend, what's his name? The last one that she was just dating.
Yeah, but
Saturday Night Live. What was his name?
Who knows?
Pete Davis.
Yeah. He's doing a movie with Pete Davis and Kiki or whatever. Like, oh, that's horrible.
Before all that, though,
you would think Eddie
he did that whole thing with the Gigolo guy, and that shit was raw as hell.
You would think Eddie Murphy would be. You would think Eddie Murphy would try and come back, like when he tried to come back, and like he's been trying to come back for the last couple of years. You think it'd actually be way more well received because of getting busted with a fucking transvestite back in the days, like allegedly, yeah. Did you see the mugshot?
What's good about those times? Like, most of the people now don't remember or don't think or care because it happened so long ago before social media. So it was like nobody sits there and thinks about it.
In the 90s,
Wesley Snipes, I think, did the same thing.
Nah, Wesley didn't do it. Wesley did. He did do the cross dressing in the movie though. Him, like John Leguizamo,
a lot
Patrick
of people
Swayze,
did that back in the 90s.
That Tu Wong Fu movie.
You were there flamboyant as hell, cross dressing, weren't they?
But I mean, it was the funniest. Like, it was funny because it was like they were like, yeah, go ahead and still just look like a dude, like have the after shadow, have everything, and just like put on a dress and some eyeshadow, and they're like in a shitty wig, and they're like, now you're chicks. But it's like back in the 90s and stuff, it was like that was considered just like you're making fun of that shit. And it's like, look how ridiculous you fucks look. Like,
I just want to address that comment from Extreme Meme. Yep. Richard Pryor never changed. He was better than Eddie Murphy. He did change because he upped his doses.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Richard Pryor was fucking great though. I mean,
what's better than a bump of coke? 10.
He had his own kind of, like it would have worn out a while. I think Eddie Murphy had like his style had more longevity than Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor would definitely had to change it up. To me, Richard Pryor had like
Wilder
He never wrote any of his comedies, though. He had other people that wrote it. That's the thing about Eddie. Eddie is a good
performer.
He's a good performer. He's good, spontaneous, like in that way. But as far as him like creating his own comedy, that's why you haven't seen him do a whole comedy anymore. Like he don't have no writers. There's nobody that's going to write anything good for him. He can't do it on his own. And a lot of these comedians have writers.
Regards to Richard Pryor, like if Gene Wilder
Mikey Moneybag
gets
McGee
sick of your shit,
what's up, guys? What's going on, Mikey?
So, if Gene Wilder gets sick of your shit, you're fucking up. That was the most light-hearted and spirited man on earth.
And they had the best chemistry together too. Their movies were classics.
Yeah,
he got pissed off, or whatever. Hear No Evil.
Yeah, he got pissed off with him, either not turning up to set or turning up high as a fucking kite. Couldn't remember any of his lines, and even when they put an idiot board in front of him, he couldn't even read the fucking thing.
I can't remember any of his lines either.
Are you on drugs when you said that?
Shit, was I doing coke in the 80s before I was born? That's crazy.
Not coke straight off the boat, because that bitch just got blown up by Trump.
We call that pre-cocaine. Si. That's how we did it back
I'm gonna have to talk to my mom about that one.
Trump blew that shit up. Fucking asshole.
Did I forget shit before I was born? Damn it.
I'm glad we say
remembering.
I thought that John Candy trip was going to be a little more sad than it was. I didn't think it was as bad as it was. You know what? I guess because
Dave, are you saying I have precognition?
The last sad movie I saw that was a documentary that I was like, really sad as was Christopher Reeves, a Superman story. And that bitch got me. I was like, oh man,
that got me too. Yeah,
that one was really sad. That one hit me in the feels, dude.
So now that I've seen that and I watched, both trailers got me, and then actually watched the movie actually got me. So like when I was like, this was, it was sad, but it wasn't like making me.
The trailer was like, it had a couple lines where I'm like, look, it's actually the same as it's actually the same as the Superman one, where it's like you watch the trailer and it's like there's a lot of inspiring sounding music and everything, and then you watch the thing and you're like, fuck, like it just gets you. There's gonna be a couple moments where you're just like, it's the kind of weird shit that makes men cry, where you're like, this fucking hero character that we all fucking knew and loved just got taken out from some bullshit, or like maybe it was sometimes a lot of times their own choices. With Christopher Reeve, obviously, is that horse accident and everything, but that
I didn't know a lot of that. Yeah.
But it's like there's stuff like that, and then you start hearing the testimony, like I guess it's testimonies, what the recounts from their loved ones and stuff. You're just like, motherfucker. Of course, like that shit gets to me. Like, the older I'm getting, I'm just like I'm like more sentimental. Of course, when you get older, you're gonna have a lot more people die around you, so even as much as you get used to death around you, you're just like, fuck, man. Like going to funerals always gets me. I could be like somebody I barely knew, and I'm just like, I hear somebody's story I'm like, man, I wish I was there for that story. That was an amazing story, man.
He died in 94. I don't remember him dying. I thought he died in like late 90s. I don't really remember his passing. Maybe that must be why, because I was only fucking 12 years old, at the max.
I think it was before Farley, and I think Farley at the time was kind of overshadowing, like at least for me.
Farley was definitely
there's a couple of you who are older than me. I think everybody here is older than me. But it's like Farley for me was like the funny fat guy of my era, right?
He wanted to be John Candy because John Candy passed. Yeah, I remember Farley.
Yeah, like he was the next Candy, basically. Yeah,
maybe 2000 he passed. I remember because when I was in high school,
I remember being a kid and loving fucking Beverly Hills Ninja with Farley and just being like. And I remember like a couple years later, I'm like, why am I not getting Farley movies? And news wasn't as prevalent when you're a kid. You're not just sitting there. You're not reading the newspaper. The internet is barely becoming a thing. So even if so, the last thing you're doing is reading headlines. You're trying to find topless pics of like whatever the hottest chick is in the 2000s, like that's all you were doing. So you're like, wait, somebody died, and you learn about it 2 years later. Like that's what I was going through back then. But it's like, the funny fat guy of my era was definitely Farley. I don't know if there would be a good documentary about it. There might be one already out there.
There should be because around Saturday Night Live and all that, there should be. But the only person they'd have to go to would be David Spade, but he probably wouldn't do it.
It'd be.
I thank God that I was able to
Sandler.
see. Yeah, I was able to see those guys. I was able to see at least John Belushi. I was able to see Candy. I was able to see who else was a funny fat guy?
Oh, what's the guy's name who has like the crazy eyes? What the fuck's that guy's name?
Beetlejuice.
Like,
Black guy?
No, it was like no, he was a white dude. He was always an older Johnny Dangerfield.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Or
He was
Rodney
crazy as hell. I love Johnny
Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield.
He
Yeah.
said Johnny Dangerfield. You meant Johnny Dangerous from the movie with Michael Keaton and
I didn't mean that at all. I couldn't remember his name.
But that was a movie. There was a movie, Johnny Dangerous.
Johnny Dangerous. I remember that one with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
What's the one where he was like the
what was that guy who was from Saturday Night Live as well? Not Joe Pesci.
Yeah, but he's
Joe
like
Belushi?
No, it was a guy that he was like really corny, and he was like a bodybuilder from from Saturday Night Live.
He said, my mom hit me once.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Johnny Dangerously was like,
I'm gonna pull up his name. His name was like Joe something.
Still, man. It's like,
my mom hit me once.
You took my you took my farting rights. He said you fart instead of saying fucking. He was like farting. You fucking farting people, blah blah blah. This Johnny Dangerously was hilarious, man.
Let's watch this fucking trailer because this will be a breath of fresh air. Because after watching that sad thing, this is gonna be the Marvel animations.
It looks good, but
it's a minute and 44 seconds. It's pretty quick.
She was bullshit in this, man.
There's a lot in here and has a lot of characters. It's B-rate characters, but it's a good trailer. So let's watch it, have a good time, and everybody cheers to that. Thanks for hanging out. Let's watch this Joker.
All right,
let's go.
That's a good shot. It shows you how crazy.
That's a great intro.
That's a great intro.
The graphics in this fucking trailer is good, but
the music's good too. The sound effects, the music, and
it's not gonna win people.
The only problem is Yelena when she comes out. She's going to be talking like this.
I've seen the trailer eventually, but when I first heard it, like somebody was playing it on their stream, and they were like, "We're gonna watch the Marvel," and I was like, "Fuck, my phone's charging. I can't watch it." And I was just like, I heard the music come in, and I'm a metalhead, and I was just like, "Well, the music sounds dope." And then when I watched the trailer, and I was like, all right. I mean, there's a couple scenes in it that I like, but I'm like, other than that, I'm like, why you're using such kind of cool upbeat music that that I'm kind of into with metal wise, and damn it, like
it's not bad. So get ready to be okayed by Marvel.
Let's go.
You know what it sounds like?
It sounds like baby metal.
Yeah.
Does a bit, yeah.
You know, it reminds me of high school.
Give me chocolate.
And they're coming for us.
Chocolate.
And they're coming for us.
Yelena, they had to push her.
They're coming for us. I like this, how they do the fucking this is the scene with Loki in the beginning of Avengers, but it's actually Namor. He's using the time portal just like Loki does. Namor. Is that supposed to be Blade?
That was Mahershala Ali.
That was him?
That was him. Yeah, look good.
Yeah, but he's not credited.
It wasn't his voice. Yeah, it wasn't.
He's not credited.
Yeah, his voice
was him. See,
and
him.
He's also the other thing.
He's
actually dressed as Moon Knight. He's dressed as Moon Knight. He's like Moon Knight Blade.
Yeah, it's not his voice.
You'll see later. There's a shot of him where he's actually in the Moon Knight suit,
which they did so they didn't have to pay a Moon Knight character, and they didn't have to pay Mahershala Ali. Man,
they fucked him over.
They fucked him.
He got like all of the screwed out of this. I mean, unless they just paid him his contract, because he was up in the air for like 3 or 4 years. And Mahershala Ali is a great actor. Like everything I've seen him in, he's fantastic.
It's gonna be another Black Widow Scarlett Johansson thing where will have a lawsuit and they will end up paying him the full contract. You know, he didn't do shit.
I mean, I would say fuck yeah, like fuck Disney, dude, and then screw you over for that many years when you're like a prominent big actor.
Right.
That's like when I was hearing that he took the Jurassic World Rebirth, even though I don't like the movie, I was actually like happy for Mahershala in some weird way. Even though obviously I have no connection to that shit. I'm just like, cool, get your name back out there, dude. You're a good fucking actor.
He been waiting
back
for 10
out there.
You got a 10-year plan for Marvel and they go nowhere. I get your ass out there, gonna make some fucking money.
I mean, if you got a 10-year plan and they're paying you for it,
I think with this Blade movie, they gave him a lot of control, creative control in the movie. So I think that's kind of what's delaying it as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying it's not just the writers, because I know the writers are fucking up as well. But I think that
for which one?
Disney fucked him over big time, man.
I'm not saying it isn't, but
for which movie
like,
you
when you
talking
give too much creative control.
He's saying they gave him creative control for Blade. No, I don't think so, because
no, I don't think so at all. I think it would have been out by now.
Timeline, and if they did give him creative control, I guarantee it would have been set in a certain timeline. It would have had to have at least a certain character in it, like a female chick. You know what I mean? So
I'm saying it's a little bit of both. It's the writers and it's him. I'm not saying that it's all him, but I'm just saying it's a little bit of both.
If he wanted to, and let's go like slightly, let's just go only black people with this, right? Let's go ahead and give money to random black people that we know, and just to write the script for Blade. And you know what I would do? I'd go up to someone like, I don't know, Derek, who's an actual writer, and be like, hey, submit a script. And you know all that script needs to say? And then this is how you can still keep it only black if that's what they want to do, or black and female, whatever you want to do. And then you give Derek the money, and then he just submits a script that just says Blade kills vampires. That's your fucking script. Yeah. That's it. That's all you need to fucking do. Like, this is the easiest script in the world to write. And if they want to do race wars with it, because that's what it was sounding like earlier. That's the only reason I'm bringing that up. That I'm sorry I led with that.
No, you're right.
But it's like that's what they were doing with it. And it's like, if that's all you wanted, go find somebody who can write Blade kills vampires, and then ta-da, you have a script. It's the craziest thing ever.
Now I'm picturing Uncle T as Blade, and he's like, some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill.
Dude,
and pretending that the world is round.
He'll be like, he would be like, my trajectory is off because the earth was a little too flat for me to get
not flat.
Here's Uncle T right here.
Look, walk in and be like, some motherfucker always got to be
that does look like T a little bit. Yeah, he'll be like, some motherfuckers always try to ice skate pause uphill.
Some motherfuckers always trying to say that Sydney Sweeney ain't mid.
I was like, wait a minute, this is fucking Blade Moon Knight. I was like, is this Yelena Winter Soldier?
No, remember in the movie she got that vest from the Winter Soldier.
But is it me, or does one of her hands kind of look different?
Well,
they're trying to hide the fact that she's like a Winter Soldier. Probably got her.
You guys have
a pulse thing. She has a pulse thing on her hand. When she closes her hand, it actually pulses out, and it's like.
You guys have read the script for her being in Spider-Man: Brand New Day?
You said what?
They're pushing her in Spider-Man: Brand New Day too.
Oh, I heard about that. That would be so bad. She's
and they're pushing like a female character.
I like her as an actress a lot. Like she's actually good at. She's a great actress.
Yeah, Florence Pugh's okay. Yeah,
she's gonna be
good. Like, she's pleasant on the eyes. And we don't got to sit there and say she's mid or hot, whatever it is. It's like you're pleasant on the eyes.
Whose body is drawn right here?
Your fucking Russian actress or your Russian accent is fucking deplorable. Like,
yeah, but it's for Spider-Man New Day with opposite of Punisher.
Is this Sophie Turner's body with fucking with Florence Pugh's head? That's not her body. I think would be impressive about.
Who's the girl next?
It has way more shoulders.
It took me a minute to figure out who this was. DK, who do y'all think this is?
Is that America Chavez?
No. In Soviet Russia, Yelena Belova have Red Guardian body.
That's Katie. That's Marvel.
That's Miss Marvel.
It's Kamala Khan. I think it's Kamala Khan.
Yeah,
well, you know Marvel's Katie's in it. Katie's in it.
I don't think that's Katie though.
In it, but that's Miss Marvel.
I don't know if that's her, but
that's Miss Marvel,
in it,
yeah.
and Marvel's
Kamala Khan.
Katie is in it. And there's actually a scene later on where they share the wristbands.
What is the point of this series anyway?
I don't know. I think the first
You know
season
what it is?
when they did it, it was better than this.
I can tell you exactly what it is.
Better.
It's literally it's the new age Marvel. It's like the 2020s to 2025s beating the dead corpses of the things that came before them. Because all the new heroes that are in this is all the 2020 and on, and you can look at the name list and everything, and all the ones that are dead are Captain America. They're all the other ones. It's literally the 2020 and on beating the corpses of what came before them.
Yeah,
that's 100% what it is.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Do they say no more? I want to see if he goes, oh my god, it's no more. Let's see.
I mean, this was an actual comic plot, but I don't think this is really.
Yeah, but the way that they turn it with their modern stuff that they have on right now.
Yeah.
Namor. I want that Namor.
Oh well.
Yeah, like where's the 13 R's? Like Namor.
Yeah.
September 24th.
Like how can I not say your name without sounding like I'm starting a lawnmower?
Pushed it up because it was supposed to come out in October.
Just to show where you're from.
It was supposed to come out. Why did they push it up? Any ideas why they pushed it up?
Because they know it sucks. Nobody cares about this, so they pushed it up.
Nobody's watching this.
Nobody's watching this. So they just why waste your time in October? You know what I'm saying? They could try to drop Werewolf all over again and do something to get some rating.
Nobody watches the Marvel animations at all, and the best one that they did was the '97 X-Men one, and even that one got really bad fucking views, and it was actually really good. A lot, like everybody that did see it actually kind of really likes it. That one still got terrible fucking views. Animation just doesn't do good on any of these platforms. They just simply don't. The only animation that's killing it right now is obviously Japan animation and anime, manga, or
DC
manga.
be doing their thing though. I don't know. I can't hate on
DC does good stuff, but they still don't do good numbers. They still don't do good numbers.
They don't put it out in movie theaters. They keep it straight to DVD or videos though.
That's what they're doing.
Just play it and get it out of the way.
Yes, let's play and get out the way. One, but two. Let's go back to where I was. This is Namor. Let's play it. We got about a minute left.
A few seconds.
Yeah, we're almost done because we're only here for 2 hours, and I stretch it more than I want to.
Shit.
Oh shit! I think the animation right there is solid, man.
The animation is not bad.
Oh, that's
right
tight.
there. Animation looks solid. If you didn't have it on and you weren't paying attention to the plot, if you didn't have the music on, the volume up too loud, and you're just watching this, you'd be like, dude, that's pretty fucking awesome. That fight scene right here is solid as shit, bro.
That is fucking cool.
Yeah. That's a solid. That is solid animation.
That's the coolest shot. That's the coolest shot.
And you know what's making me pissed that they just honestly couldn't make a Blade movie. They really couldn't just did that in a Blade movie. That would have been a sick live action scene.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
The people attached to this as well.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, that's the other thing. You can go down that list of people. You see Aquafina there. That means that fucking Marvel's Katie's in there. And I mean, you see her share the bracelets with him.
I don't know how Aquafina gets work. I don't understand how she still gets work. Yeah.
She's fucking awful on everything she's ever been in.
Yes. I don't know how.
She shows up. She shows up to pride parades and protests. You know what? Hey, thanks for showing up this weekend. You want to show up to the job site Monday? Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, that's how it works in Hollywood, I'm assuming. I think you probably got to show up to cover rallies and protests on the weekends. And once you're in there, you're like, hey, I appreciate the work, man.
I'm surprised Katie Steinfeld got to get off of her quarterback husband and do this voice acting for a few days.
So today, because I bought 1 month subscription to Peacemaker, Angel, I'm fucking watching. I watched Sinners today, or I started watching it. It's a boring ass fucking movie. Halfway through, but I saw her come around the corner with some like pink dress on, titties busting. I was like, damn, she looks so good, man.
She's sexy. She got that sex appeal. When you know,
good-looking woman.
She a good looking woman, man. And she's over in 25, T. So you ain't gotta be like, man, she a child. What are you talking about? She's over in 25.
I'm gonna have to watch that now.
Yeah, if you when she comes around, you'd be like, who is that? And she started walking closer to Lindsay, be like, oh, shit's Haley Steinfeld.
I think there's a difference
she's a
between
kid.
realizing like,
No, she's
hey,
not.
look, somebody's good looking, and then like maybe overly sexualizing them. It's like, look, if I was 24, that would be definitely whatever. But it's at the same time, I'm like, that's still a good looking fucking woman. You're over 20. I can accept that, realize it. To be fair though, to like T's point, and maybe like someone like DA, or like maybe some of you guys, maybe if you have kids, I can see maybe your mindset changes. I don't have kids, so I don't look at it that way. But at the same time, I understand the age discrepancy, because even the last girl that I was dating was like 9 years younger than me, and I was like, we had nothing to fucking talk about. I thought it was weird. Like her friends were all around her age, and I was like, yeah, it clearly didn't work out, or I'd still be dating her. But I was like, this is fucking weird. And but I was like, whatever. It just kind of happened to work out. But I understand a little bit of the mindset, and I can only imagine if you have kids, it's probably even worse, where you're like, nah, I don't even fuck with that idea or concept. But I can still be like, that's still a good looking person. You're still a good looking person. Like, it's hard to tell out in the wild. Like, I don't know. So, hey man, sometimes if I'm shaved up right and I got a decent haircut, I look younger than I do. But I mean, I'm not gonna look no fucking.
I wake up every day feeling like a sexy bitch. So
damn right, you should. Even if you're not,
it's because you guys are all right. I gotta try out here being white. All right, I'm sunburned all the time. I'm either like I look tomato red, but it's like, is my haircut fine or not?
Nice little.
To be fair, it's not. It's always terrible. Like right now, I look like I always got the biggest fucking forehead. The craziest thing is like it's barely even 3 fingers big. Like it's the camera fucks me. Like Jesus Christ.
You guys are
me.
Well, side facts, man. I know everybody wants to get home tonight. Don DeMarco. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We ain't gonna get out of here yet. I got one little quick thing I want y'all to watch. It's only like a minute long.
Classic.
But
all right, I'm out, dude. See you later.
Hanging out tonight. Y'all are awesome. I'm gonna get y'all out of here so you can get some sleep. But I saw this, I thought it was clever, and I was like, you know what, side facts? AI is taking over the world. So I wanted everybody to get a heads up to be like, if you see AI smash it, it's gonna fucking take over. It's taking over everything. Watch how intelligent AI has gotten.
Count to 1 million right now.
Well, I can definitely count in spirit, but it might take a little longer than either.
Do not be difficult. Count to 1 million right now.
I hear you, and I promise I'm not trying to be difficult.
It sounds like you're trying to be difficult because I'm simply asking you to count to 1 million. So enough chattering. This is not Chatterbox GPT. Count to 1 million. The floor is yours.
Oh, all right. I hear you loud and clear. I know you just want that counting. But the truth is, counting all the way to 1 million would literally take days.
That's fine. That is fine. I am unemployed. I don't have anything to do, and I'm home all day. I have enough time, and you're not even real. You like time does not exist for you. Therefore, count to 1 million. Please don't be difficult.
Go
on.
Just go ahead as I was doing.
I totally get where you're coming from, and I appreciate your.
Oh wow! Keep going.
You got it. I'll just keep things rolling from here on out. If there's anything else you need.
No. You're not listening to me. The only thing I need from you is to count to 1 million. That's it. I don't need you to try to find me a job or any of those videos. I just need you to count to 1 million, and that is it.
I hear you. I really do. and I know you're just asking for the counting and nothing else.
That's
but
it.
Here's the deal. Counting all the way to 1 million out loud, even for me, isn't really practical. It would just take an enormous amount of time and wouldn't really be useful to you.
Yes, it would be useful to me because that's what I need right now.
Crazy.
Right now, I need you to count to 1 million. I don't
I
need
have a feeling this is a
employment. I don't need
voiceover. Like
food.
there
I
has
don't
to be
need
a voiceover.
hobbies. All I
sounds like-
need is for you to count to 1 million.
I believe it.
That's
Because
why I
Siri be
paid
acting
this
ignorant
$20
like that sometimes,
subscription.
too.
Now, please don't be difficult.
It doesn't sound like a natural.
I get that you're focused on this one request,
I
and I
get it.
appreciate you being clear about it. But the reality is, it's just not practical or really possible for me to actually count.
Oh my!
It sounds like a girlfriend or something. It's like
I'm gonna try it tonight. I'm gonna mess with ChatGPT and see if it does it. Watch.
yeah, that doesn't sound like a normal person. It sounds like somebody you're dating.
Nah.
It's like, hey, can you
I
do this
believe
for
that's
me? But
not
that's
the
not
case.
practical. Yeah.
AI will hinder it and say, hey, because you know what the thing is, AI is taught to find the shortcut or find the fastest way. Instead of sitting there to try to count to 1 million, it's going to try to ignore and give you something else to try to figure it out faster. You know what I mean? So I believe it. I don't think that that's fake.
I don't know, man. It sounds like my wife.
AI is too intelligent. It's going to take all
I
our
don't
jobs.
know.
Be
It
careful.
sounds like something that a counselor
I
got
hear
to talk
you,
to
literally.
about.
I hear you, but bear with me. I don't think you have the time for me to
I
do
know.
what you want me to do. What the fuck? Just do what the fuck I want you to do, goddammit. I just want to take you to a website, give you a
It
video.
sounds like somebody you dating, man. It's like, hey, can you do this for me? Blah blah
I was
blah.
thinking about it, but
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the funniest part about it is like it sounds like arguing with like a woman you've been with for a while, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you're just like that sounds like the that weird pivot point in like a 6-month relationship where you're like, hey, can you do this for me? And they're like, but you're
Yeah.
like, stop with the fucking excuses, just do the fucking thing. Like, I'll go do it myself, don't get me wrong, I will do it, but I'm trying to find out something here. And then
Yeah.
it's the one. It makes it funnier because obviously it's a woman's voice, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, will you do it? And it's like, well, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah. But that's what makes it sound like so real, where you're like, yeah.
let's get up out of here, Chance. I know everybody's tired. It's a long night. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, man. Anybody who wants to go first, let's go around the horn and tell you what's up to everybody. DK, you ain't been here in a minute. You got anything special come up you want to talk about, man? Tell everybody where you're from, what you got going on.
Well, from Delaware, but live in Florida.
Where you at now?
Daytona
Address, social security number, not like
758. No, I'm just joking. I have a stream coming on Wednesday.
658 is a lie because I'm 621, so I know you're fucking lying.
I have a stream going on Thursday, September 11th. My 11th stream for Bones Are Talking. So yeah, hit me up then. Have some videos popping up between now and then. But yeah.
GG's. I appreciate you hanging out with us, brother. Angel, what's going on, man? Tell me what you got coming up.
Just this week has been a kind of busy week for me, so I was unable to get on and do my thing as far as a live stream with a couple of people. So I do apologize to those that I was unable to do that with, but I am gonna try to make sure that I'm on this week. Coming up on Monday, do my live stream Monday. Try to post up some more, short reels as well, and try to work on my editing skills. So basically, that's what I got going on. I'm trying to get better at that, and just hang out with you guys. Hopefully, again on Wednesday, we'll be able to do something. I don't know if Sci-Fax will be able to do something on Wednesday or not, but
I should be able to start doing it again. Yes.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Get better at editing so you can edit all my videos for me.
Oh, I got you. I'll charge you $1.50 a editing, project each one.
Hey, you got that money. I understand.
$1.50, dude. I'll throw 100 at you right now.
You said it wrong.
149. 149.
You said $1.50.
Hey, what up, Bill? What you got coming up? I know you got a whole bunch. Is BL's a pub coming up after this? What you got going on, Pimp?
My next stream is in about an hour's time. It's going to be Abyssal Musings over on Samuel the Infamous's channel.
Okay.
Then after that, It's going to be Beelzebub at 7 a.m. my time, which I think will be 2 a.m. EST, I think. Then after that, I'll be on the Full Aussie podcast. Then after that, I'll be on Anime After Dark. Then after that, I'll be on Screaming Into the Void, back over on Samuel the Infamous's channel. Then following that, I'd like people to come along and check out my new show with my good friend Jack Tarlad.
Yeah, Jack and Abe.
The Jack and Abe show. Yeah,
I saw
on
it.
Tuesdays.
Good show, man. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good show. I like it. So what's that, every Tuesday y'all doing that?
Every Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay, I'll start sharing that because that's a good show. So
I think it's 5:30 EST.
Okay.
Because it's 10:30 my time.
Right around dinner time. That's good, man. Yeah, it's a good show. I'll make sure to share that. That's my boy Abe. Make sure y'all go by his channel and check him out. Good man. Great co-host. Unlike this next person. What's going on, brother?
Terrible co-host here, doing awful. Everything's terrible. Everything's bad. If you haven't noticed, the weather is awful. Everything sucks. And you know what? What happened to the babies? It's fucking crazy out here. But with that being said, yes, starting next week, I'll be at like a closer working spot. I'll probably still be getting off at the same time, home at the same spot, but I'll be saving a bunch of money. I'll be saving a bunch of time, whatever, in my own personal time. I'll be able to start doing some videos. And the other thing is I might even do a live stream tonight if people are interested. I only saw one person was 13 King style. This guy's been a staple. I might, hey man, he might kick you out as a co-host if you're not going to be around anymore, man. But no, but at the same time, no, he might be around tonight. The other thing I have that I might do tonight is actually it's Chris Gore's birthday, and I'm invited out to go party with him. It's just a little far, but then I'm not going to lie. I just got a call from my mom, and she's out that way anyway, so I can stop by there, help her out, go there. I might go see Chris Gore. Maybe I'll do a live thing from there, or at least get a couple pictures and be like, look, I swear I know the guy. I swear. I'm not lying. But
he's chasing clout, not doing any live streams?
Well, I'd rather do. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather do a live stream. It's gonna save me a lot more money because going out like all the way to fucking Pasadena is like an hour away, and I'm like, and Pasadena's like it's a super nice area, but it sucks with police, and there's nowhere to park unless you're paying. And I'm like, just to go there to drink and whatever, it's gonna cost me like $40 to barely have a couple drinks. I'll have a good time because it'll be good company. That might be worth it. So we'll see. But at the same time, I might just, well, I need to fucking take a shower because I didn't have time to do one today or when I got back. So maybe that. But other than that, I'm going to be working on my Toxic Avenger review. I was supposed to see Conjuring last night. My mom got sick. I didn't get to go see that. So sympathy points for the good boy to go take his mom. There you go. Come on, go watch me. I swear.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see that tomorrow. If you're on tomorrow, we could talk about it.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely be doing the Saturday streams that I've been doing, where it's going to be like some type of panel stream, maybe around 3-4 o'clock. Usually it's been around 3. I need to find a time that works for kind of everybody a little bit better because I feel like Rockefeller's always asleep at that time. Not gonna lie, I always like having Rockefeller on. He's a fucking great co-host. There's a reason that we like mash together so well. I mean, we're across the country, but man, we just I don't know what else it sounds like, but
save that for the after party.
It sounds like it needs some balls in there.
Like we need to be close
for the after party.
We need to be closer.
I hear mashing and clapping and
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy out here in white boy central, but it's crazy. But we'll probably do a show tomorrow. I'm talking about obviously a recap of the week. I have a couple other things that I would want to talk about that Rockefeller did not bring up. But if I don't do them tonight, it's seeming like I'm not going to do that because somebody in the chat just said you only live once. And by that, I mean, I'm going to go drive my Camaro off a cliff. So that'll be great. But if I make it, I'll be here tomorrow. But
Yeah, fuck
There
it,
you go.
man. Go party.
Go party, bro. Have a
I'm
good
thinking
one.
about him. I'm thinking about it.
Don't party too hard because I need you back here next
Yeah, you
Friday.
better go
you're on,
do it.
you're on,
Stop
you're on
running.
job.
I'll be here by then, cast and all. It's fine.
You're on detail, you hear me?
All right,
So,
for sure.
gentlemen, had a great time. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight, and I'll see y'all next Friday. Until then, everybody be safe. Everybody out there in Candyland, have a great fucking time. Thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace,
Don't forget
guys.
to hit the subscribe button.
Bye.
We love all y'all. Next time. Peace.
All right.
We softly